Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Creek Box TV. We're here with some Creek Box Sports Special and the Class A Elite 8 Public Baseball Championships. Tim, I'm here. I'm Alan Hanley along with my buddy Tim Carroll, and we're going to bring y'all today's game live here in Homerville, Clinch County. Tim, before we get started, brother, how about you open us up in a word of prayer?
Father, thank you for this beautiful day and just life you put in our body. Father, we just give you all the glory and praise. Be with us today as this game's being played. Let's have good sportsmanship. Allow us just to have your hedge of protection around us, God. Give everybody travelers mercy as they travel back and to. Father, let everything we do on this broadcast bring glory and honor to your name. We thank you for your son who died for us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Well, Tim, we got the records. There they are. Daniel's pulling them up for us. Man, what do you know about Bowdon?
The record is very deceiving. It has 17 and 18, but their schedule, they play a very heavy schedule with larger schools, and also the region they play in is extremely tough. So don't let that record fool you. And they're one of the 8 teams that's left, so you know they've got to have some quality to them. Last year, I think they made the semifinals, so this is not new to Bowdon at all.
And man, Trine, they're in the same region. We
Trine,
talked about that. How many teams out of that?
Well, 3. Gordon Lee's the same region too. So.
That's kind of like our region, you know, our Clinch's region. 2A, you have Irwin. Last week there were 2 teams. You had Wilcox that got put out last week, along with one more from Region 2A, and I think they had 4 teams up to last week.
Wilcox,
that's right.
Right.
Man, these 2, and Gordon Lee's the defending state champion from that region.
Right.
So, man, year in, year out, they got a tough baseball, man, and they do a great job in football and basketball up there, too.
They do. They came into the tournament, I believe they were 11 or 12 seed, and they knocked off a 3 last week.
The king of the road, man.
So they look a lot like Trine. For those of you that watched last week, they do all the little things well. Don't beat themselves. So it's just gonna be a good matchup. Depends, you know. Like anything, it's gonna come down to giving away bases with walks and errors.
That's right. Well, when you get this late in the playoffs, the Elite 8, I mean, there's no bad teams left.
No.
I mean, it's going to come down. You see Coach Lee and for Clinch County, and Coach Breeman's head coach.
I believe
What's
his name? Brian Vance.
Brian Vance,
right.
Man. And we want to remind you, me and Tim's doing this game today. The winner of this game will play Gordon Lee or Seminole. But give us the scores. If anybody knows any of the scores, please text them in, and we'll give you a shout-out, let you know what's going on around the state. And, Tim, before we get started, man, we got a couple of new sponsors this week. It's Douglas Metal. They hooked up with us here in the Elite Landscaping. And, man, we want to give Lolita's Snow Cone a shout-out. Lexi and them sent us some free snow cones up here that special
right
today. Yeah, there they are. They're the Panther chocolate blood flavor. They're pretty good. Tastes like strawberry shortcake. You hadn't gotten yours yet.
No.
David Lee's going to show up, and yours ain't going to make it.
I'll get it all over me. So it'll be more on me than it will be in my mouth. Right. I'll go over.
Let's see who we got pitching for both teams, Tim.
Let's go. We'll go to the visiting team, Bowdon. Start with, they're going to lead off. Number 1, Luke Rainwater is going to be your right fielder. Your center fielder, number 4, Ben Fortson, will bat second. Number 17, Trent Estes, is going to be your pitcher today. 22, Braden Bowen, is going to be your third baseman. Number 50, Wyatt Karlovich, is going to play first. Andrew Messer, number 6, is going to be your shortstop. Kyler Cole, second baseman, number 26. Brandon Sheets, number 9, is going to be the DH. He's going to be hitting for their catcher, number 7, Carter Powell. And then Wesley Scales will be batting 9th and playing left field. For the Panthers, they're going to counter with Warren Stovall on the mound, Jalen Griffiths in center field, Warren's number 8, Jalen number 7, Duncan Lutz number 1 at first base. DH today is going to be Kyle Hendricks, number 3. He's going to be hitting for Landon Allen, the shortstop. Brent Kaysen is going to bat 5th, play second. He's number 17. Josh Pigler, number 11, is going to play third base. Number 7, Langston Hendricks, 22, is going to catch. Batting 8th, Darius Dorsey. Number 2 is going to be in right field. Batting 9th, number 1, Tom Langford, is going to be in left field.
Tim, the wind's blowing pretty hard out there today. You're going to have to get up under it and really get a good shot to get one out of the field today.
Right, I think it's blowing like from right field to left, which
It
is
is.
which is pretty normal this time of year. Earlier in the year, we kind of get it a little bit crosswind blowing in, but as hot as it is today, that wind's going to be much needed out there because it's
Man,
muggy today.
I'm telling you, without that wind, it would be hot. Man, got a good crowd showing up here in Homerville, Clinch County. Like I say, y'all give us a shout out. Let me and Tim know what's going on around the state and where you're at. We'll give you a shout out. Before we get started, we're going to take one more quick break, and we'll be back for some live baseball.
Elite Landscape Solutions is your local dealer for Mahindra tractors, XTV utility vehicles, Grasshopper lawnmowers, Steel and Red Max equipment in Southwest Georgia. Our family-owned landscaping supply company is focused on assisting homeowners and landscaping contractors with all of their landscaping needs. We also carry a variety of bulk landscape supplies, such as topsoil, compost, mulch, and rock. Elite Landscape Solutions. We're not just all about the dirt and rocks.
At Douglas Metal and Steel Manufacturing, we only use top quality steel and roofing. And with our on-staff custom designer, we can customize your building to best suit your needs. From large commercial, agriculture, or just a place to store your stuff. And it comes with a written 40-year warranty that we'll put in your hand. It's not just quality we stand behind, but we stand on. Call today for a free quote. Douglas Metal and Steel Manufacturing. We are steel #1.
Valdosta Nissan Cadillac is the home of oil changes for life on any vehicle purchased from us, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on all new vehicles. We have one of the largest pre-owned inventories in South Georgia, the best service department in Valdosta, and our parts department can get you anything from wiper blades to tires.
So for all your automotive needs, come see me, D-Ray, at Valdosta Nissan Cadillac, or give me a call, 912-599-9564. Go Panthers.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Creekbox TV. We're getting ready for the Elite A Class A Public School Baseball Tournament. The winner will make it to the Final Four and live to fight another day. We have two games today at 5 and 7:30. 30 minutes. We're shooting for 7:30. Last week's game started about 10 to 8. And then, of course, if the two teams split today, Game 3 tomorrow will be at 3:30 here at Cecil Barber Field in Homerville. Bowdon started off slow this year, but man, they have poured it on. They play in such a tough region up there with Gordon Lee and Trine, kind of like Clinch County's region down here, Region 2A. So both of these teams are well tested, battle tested. We're getting ready for the national anthem. While they sing that, I'll step back and then I'll come right back. right, Tim, we national anthem sung. Man, we're getting ready for some baseball, brother.
All right.
Who's the home team?
Home team game one's going to be Clinch. Home team in second game will be Bowdon. If there's an if game, they'll flip. We'll just have to wait and see what happens in that situation. Setting the defense for the Panthers on the mound, Warren Stovall behind the plate is going to be Langston Hendricks. First base is going to be Duncan Lutz. Second base, Brent Kaysen. Shortstop, Landon Allen. Third base, Josh Pigler. Left field is Thomas Langford. Center field, Jalen Griffiths. Right field, Darius Dorsey.
All right, man, Tim, it kind of cloudy. It was cloudy. It was, it's been hot all day, but kind of got cloudy and cooled off a little bit here. So maybe this game will go by and we get the lights cut on for game two. I was last week we started game two about 10 to 8. We were out here at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it was a rather lengthy doubleheader.
Well, the first game was 3-2. I think Trine won.
I believe so.
And then Panthers come back and won game two by 5 or 6.
11
to 3. 11 to 3. And then, of course, that great game 3 between Trine and Clinch went 8 innings. It was knotted up 3-3. Panthers trailed the whole game 2-2. Panthers were down 2-1 going into the 7th, and tied it up and brought it into the 8th inning, and Trine just pitching, Tim, and it was hot. Them kids, man, it was hot now.
Yeah, it was one of those games where you kind of felt like if everybody ever started hitting offensively, it was just going to kind of steamroll, and that's what happened. The whole game, both teams were pretty well limited offensively, and then the 8th, Clinch put about 7 or 8 base hits in a row together. So,
Bowdon from Clinch County is what, about 4.5, 5 hours, Tim?
Yeah, it's a pretty good ride. If you go to Atlanta and take a left, you go to Alabama line and turn around one exit to go to Bowdon.
There you go, man.
So you're right up there. You're stone's throw from Talladega and thereabout. So
I know back in '91, I think the Panthers played Bowdon in the Final Four.
That's right.
South Georgia Championship, I think, that year, and it was a 11-8 score. I think McNeil kicked a long field goal. It was tied up 8-8, and kicked the field goal to win the game. Bowdon had a great team, was undefeated that year. The Panthers were also undefeated. So
I think Bowdon ran the wishbone back then.
Man, they did. They were bad too. They looked like the old SMU bunch that back in the day with Dickerson and that. So good, rich tradition there. So this is not the first time the Panthers and Bowdon have faced one another.
All right, leading off for the Bowdon Red Devils is going to be number 1, right fielder, Luke Rainwater.
And Tim, I was watching Bowdon warm up. They have got a pretty good team, man. That as far as I think I counted right at 20 kids.
Yeah, they brought
baseball team. They brought a crowd.
I'm sure they brought everybody with them today, just because you never know how many kids you're gonna need due to running and injuries, that kind of stuff. We've got their stats for the last 12 games for Bowdon, and Rainwater's hitting 320 of those 12 games.
He's left-handed, Tim.
He is. Takes first pitch outside. He's also one of their pitchers. I saw him. I went up and watched him play Charlton a couple weeks ago, and he came in game 1 to pitch a little bit. He's just a sophomore.
Now, did they sweep Charlton, Tim?
No, Charlton won game 1. Charlton won game 1. In game 2, Charlton's pitching fell apart, and they issued a bunch of walks and hit batters, and they got beat pretty handily 2 in a row by Bowdon up there. Was not one of the best. I don't know if I've ever seen Charlton play as poorly across the board as they did that series. My coach will tell you that as well. They just couldn't throw strikes, hit a bunch of batters. It just, when you do that, it kind of takes it out of your hands. You can't do a whole lot.
And baseball's funny that way. One day you're on, next day it just you're off. Pretty pitch by Stovall there.
Stovall fell behind 3-0 and comes back and makes it 3-1. Like we've always said, that first inning is always tough on pitchers because they got the jitters and they're just kind of getting relaxed and trying to control their emotions.
Pretty pitch.
Corner called for 3-2 pitch. I had a coach tell me one time, football coach heard him say, he said the first 5 minutes in the athletic contest is purely just adrenaline.
That's right.
Kids everybody wide up, just survive the first 5 minutes and things will settle down.
You're either going to find out you're ready to go or you're going to limp to the sideline.
You'll tap out.
That's right. Purdy come back and got him, Tim.
Stovall comes back, records his first strikeout after being down 3-0. So Rainwater's down on strikes. That's going to bring up number 4, your center fielder, Ben Fortson.
One down now. I talked to Warren before the game. Had him on Sports Talk last night. He has a tendency to walk the bases loaded. Then he'll strike the side out.
Well, he gets that honest. Coach Douglas, too. He went 3 balls in every batter.
That's what Coach Lee said
whole
last
career.
night. He
I mean,
said that he pitches just like he does.
Yeah.
I like looking in a mirror.
Fortson comes in hitting 344 last 12 games. Bowdon swings the bat as a team pretty well.
Langston with a block there.
Yeah. Takes one dirt low. It's like it's getting kind of full up there in the stands.
Man, it is. There's nobody left uptown, up in Homerville at the red light today. Pretty pitch.
1-1. Yeah, it's been 15 years since we've hosted the third round game here. That was Coach Douglas' senior year. Coach Hatton and I were coaching that bunch. They made it one more round to the semifinals. And
who won it that year?
good pitch. Private school out of up around Augusta, Lakeview Academy. We got beat by Athens Academy in the semifinals, and they're in the same region. They played for state title. Good pitch. Oh my goodness.
Call it just a little outside. Langston hopped up, was going to throw it down the third.
I think everybody in the park thought it was a strike, but the man that counts.
Umpire's letting everybody know he's in control.
He's asleep one.
Yeah, right.
Foul back out of play by Fortson. Count stays at 2-2. Opening game here of the quarterfinals. Class A public school bracket.
Got
Swing and a
it.
miss. So Stovall records a second strikeout on Fortson. That's going to bring up number 17, your pitcher, Trent Estes. In the bracket on the opposite side of the bracket, you've got Sly playing Commerce in Ellaville. The bottom half of the bracket, you've got Johnson County playing Irwin County in Ocilla. Top half of the bracket, you've got Seminole County had to travel to the mountain playing Gordon Lee, and you might as well say Chattanooga, and then the
right.
other half of the bracket's right here. Estes comes in hitting 469. He's one of their main cogs.
Good looking athlete.
Good looking
here.
pitch. Stovall, strike one.
He's a pretty big kid, Tim.
He is. He reminds you of the starter last week for trying the what was his name?
I know. Man, we called his name 100 times last week.
Too
Can't
many.
think of it now. That's right.
Too many. He threw a lot of strikes.
I thought we had it wrote down somewhere here.
I got it here. I'll flip back and try to find her. 0-2 now in the hole is Trent Estes.
On the way.
A little upstairs.
Boy.
Curveball hung a little high. One thing I noticed about Bowdon, they make you throw strikes now. They wouldn't chase many bad pitches when I saw them in Charlton up there.
Yeah, real disciplined team.
Evens it up at 2 apiece. Ball a little low.
Man, y'all give me and Tim a shout out. Let us know you're watching the game so we can mention you here on Creek Box. Oh, and
Strike 3.
got him.
On the corner. So Stovall retires the side on strikes. Struck out 3 in a row in the first inning, so we played a half inning with no score.
We face many challenges, trials, and temptations as we journey through this life, but there is good news. A very powerful man has promised us strength, joy, peace, and eternal life if we would trust in Him. If you've not made a decision to trust Jesus Christ as your Savior, I encourage you to do so, and I guarantee it'll be the best decision you've ever made.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Farmers and Merchants Bank in Homerville is ready to meet all of your banking needs. With drive-through service, 24-hour ATM, and night depository, we provide the most efficient and service-oriented banking in the area. We are proud to be a part of the Homerville Clinch County community and support all Clinch County athletic teams in their quest to be the best. Go by and see Sam Shaw and all the team at Farmers and Merchants Bank in Homerville to discuss your banking opportunities. Go Panthers!
Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
All right, welcome back to Creek Box here. We're live with the Class A Elite 8 championship here between Clinch County and Bowdon. Tim, who we got on the mound now?
On the mound, we got Trent Estes. Behind the plate is going to be Carter Powell, first base. Wyatt Karlovich, second base. Kyler Cole, shortstop, is going to be Andrew Messer, third base. Braden Bowen, left fielder, is going to be Wesley Scales. Center fielder is going to be Ben Fortson, and the right fielder is Luke Rainwater. Leading off for the Panthers is your pitcher, number 8, Warren Stovall. He takes first pitch.
And we got a text from his aunt right here wanting to say, "Go Panthers," from Candy over in Hayhira. We appreciate her tuning in. Pretty pitch.
Big looping curveball, called for a ball. Apparently, it's going to be a tight strike zone there, bro.
I'm telling you what, that was pretty, Tim.
Looked to me like it may have called a corner, but
1-1 now, isn't it? Oh,
line drive to the shortstop. One hop.
Got him.
Makes the play. Stovall grounds out short to first. So the Panthers lead off batter.
Hard
hit
hit
the ball well, but it was right at the shortstop. He made the play.
Didn't have to move, Tim.
No, Andrew Messer made the throw over to Karlovich. So Estes retires the first man. That's going to bring up number 7, Jalen Griffiths. He's playing center field today for Clinch County.
Pitched a great game, too, for the Panthers last week.
We needed that, too. It was a big lift to get that complete game out of him.
There's the inside corner. Pretty pitch. He's got a good curveball, Tim.
He does. I watched him up here against Charlton. Had a hard time getting it over, but
that's Bowdon got a good crowd here today.
Line drive toward right.
That's going to
get
fall
for a base hit. So Griffith singles to right. Panthers got the first runner aboard. First hit of the day. Number 5, Duncan Lutz, your first baseman.
Lutz has been on a fire here hitting for the Panthers and made a good return in Game 3 back on the mound, Tim.
He did. Hadn't seen him all year, and he came back with us since the first game, and he came back and did a fine job.
Lutz is headed up to Georgia State after graduation, baseball scholarship. Pretty pitch.
First strike.
He's got that inside down a little, pretty good, Tim.
He is. He looks like his control is much better than the last time I saw him.
Go Panthers from Lolitas out there in the Snow Cone Palace here in Homerville.
Good block by Carter Powell. Evens the count at 1-1. Held Jalen Griffiths at first.
Good crowd here. Good pitch.
Hard hit ball down toward third.
And it's going to stay fair.
It's going to go all the way to the corner. They're
Here
winding him. He's going all the way to first. Here comes a long throw to the plate.
Oh, and he got him.
In time.
Oh, what a throw. A great rocket of a throw.
A relay from the shortstop.
Man, and Jalen's fast now. Jalen can book. Great play, Tim. And look, I guess you got to take that chance like that. I mean, you might not get that opportunity again. Coach Lee's run the bases aggressive this year, all year. No. He was when they got the ball, he was almost at the edge of the clay. So throw beat him pretty fair. I mean, it was pretty.
Yeah, it's a good relay.
Got him out. So that'll put Duncan on second, though. So the Panthers start off with 2 hits here in the first inning.
It's going to bring up your DH for this game. It's Kyle Hendricks, number 3. Takes first pitch outside.
Kyle will probably be catching game 2 for the Panthers. His cousin Langston's catching game 1. Great camera work here at Creek Box. Man, the field looks great. Coach Lee and them have done a great job here at Clinch County, keeping the field up. There's a shot of Bowdon fans. Made the long ride down to South Georgia, down here at the Swamp. We appreciate them coming and supporting Bowdon. Good job by the
down
catcher.
In the way. It's going to take, give Kyle a 2-0 count. Kyle comes into today's contest hitting .313. 2 outs here in the first. Duncan Lutz at second.
Pretty pitch.
Big curveball for a strike.
Duncan was taking that one all the way, I think.
Not
Oh, not Duncan, excuse me. I see Duncan standing right in the middle of the screen. Kyle.
swing and a miss, strike 2. He was counted 2-2.
Good fastball there. Oh,
Picked
and they
him
might
off.
have. Oh, did he get back? Oh,
Got back in time. Inside move by Trent Estes, a nice move.
that was a nice move.
Duncan needed all 6'5" of that to get back. He was able to get back in there, though.
Oh, and I seen Miss Bambi yesterday, and she said that was all nerves. She wasn't fanning her husband, and that was all nerves, Tim.
I hear ya.
I said, well, it looked like the other way. Good eye by Kyle.
Was it? It's going to make it a full count. 3-2, 2 outs here in the first. Fine relay by Bowdon on a double down the line. Cut down Jalen Griffiths at the plate. Keep it at no score here.
Y'all see the number at the bottom left-hand corner. Shoot us a text, and we can give you a shout out.
Foul back out of place. Kyle stays alive.
Y'all want be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for new content on upcoming programs and mostly our live programs like we're doing today. You can catch us at creekbox.net, Fire TV, Android, Roku, Facebook, and YouTube. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Kyle coaches a walk out of Estes, so Panthers have runners on first and second.
There you go.
Second baseman Brent Case, number 17, comes to the plate. Brent comes into the contest hitting .250.
The Panthers now have runners on first and second.
In the dirt, fine block by Carter Powell to keep the runners at first and second. Kaysen takes the first pitch for a ball. Just underway here in the bottom of the first. No score right this second. Line drive toward right field.
They're going to get down. Nope,
Duncan's
he'll
gonna make
catch
the
it,
catch. Luke
Tim.
Rainwater makes the catch. So a little bit of excitement in the bottom of the first, but the Panthers come up empty. So we've played one complete here in Homerville, no score.
Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-GO, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia.
Hi, welcome back to Creekbox TV. We're here for the top of the second inning, Tim, between Bowdon and Clinch here in Homerville.
Leading off is number 22, Braden Bowen, third baseman. He's also one of their main pitchers. Facing Warren Stovall here in top of the second.
Stovall struck the side out last inning. 3 up, 3 down. Now, one game this year against Irwin that's still playing on the other side of the bracket. Stovall had 16 strikeouts.
6 innings, 16 out of 18 were out. Foul back out of play. Evens it at 1-1. Yeah, people from Bowdon made the long trip down.
Yeah, they did, man. They're dressed in their red. Clinch is white on white with the pinstripes, and Bowdon is in red tops and white pants.
Good pitch on the outside corner. Makes it a ball and 2 strikes on Bowen. Curveball from Stovall gets loose, a little high and outside.
Pretty pitch.
Foul back. Yeah, if you're sitting in the stands up there, you better hope you put on plenty of deodorant because
yeah,
packed in pretty tight there. They're all the way down the third baseline. You see over there Bowdon is.
Man, that wind's still
Yeah,
swirling around, Tim.
pretty blustery, isn't it?
Pretty
Swing and a
pitch.
miss. That makes 4 in a row for
I'm
Stovall.
telling you.
Fine curveball. So that retires Bowen on strikes. Brings up number 50, White Karlovich.
And good job, Tim, showing off your education.
Lee told me how to pronounce it.
Oh, we got a shout out too from, let me get that in. Graham and the staff at Northside Animal Hospital in Valdosta want to wish the Panthers good luck.
That's
All right.
That's he's one of your neighbors from DuPont.
That's right. We got another one. Go Panthers, Judy and Jimmy Whidden and Care's granddaddy and granny. Let's go Jalen, Langston, and Kyle watching from Hayhire. Kimberly, Andrew, and DW. Man, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
2 pitches a little bit high. So Karlovich is ahead 2-0 in the count.
And me and Tim's going to mess up today. I can go ahead and tell you on pronouncing names. And so y'all just be patient with us and correct us when you can.
Maybe I'll get the town right today.
That's right. Bowdon County.
Yeah. Karlovich fouls it off. Makes it 2-1. Karlovich comes in today's in the last 12 games. Karlovich has been batting .441.
Man, that ain't bad.
No,
Getting on base half the time.
Not many. I don't know many folks that wouldn't take that. So now he's ahead in the count 3-1.
Good pitch.
Foul back.
Stovall done that
No,
last batter. He got in trouble and then come back and pitched his way out of it, Tim. Full count now.
Stovall's able to make it a full count after being behind 3-1. To the big first baseman from Bowdon, number 50, Wyatt Karlovich.
He won't pick his bat up till.
Ground ball hit foul. Stays at 3-2.
And Timmy just waits for Stovall to get in his windup, then he picks the back up.
I guess that's everybody's got their own little timing mechanism when they start to load for the swing. So you can look at 100 kids.
Look, he's doing something right. He's batting over 400.
Yeah,
so.
he's
Oh, little low.
a little low. So Bowdon gets the first base runner as Karlovich coaxes a 3-2 walk out of Warren Stovall. One out here in the second.
Bowdon is on base now, so both teams have been down to first.
Number 6, Andrew Messer, shortstop. Going to bat next. Messer comes into today's contest, hitting .278. Good block by
That
Langston.
was a great job.
Keeps the runner Karlovich at bay at first base. Ball a little low in the dirt. So
There's our new angle here at Creek Box. Man, I like that angle, Tim.
yeah,
New
swing and a
camera.
miss. Good pitch. Yeah, Mr. Barron and technician Jimmy working
Yeah,
hard
man.
out there, getting things right for us.
guarantee you.
Jimmy's the hardest working man we got.
I guarantee you he's out there resting.
Daylight to dark, he's wide open. If he's sitting down, it's only because he can.
Uh-oh,
Ground
there's
ball
a
hit
shot.
toward third. That ball's going to get through for a base hit. So Messer singles to left. That's going to put Karlovich at second. And the Bowdon Red Devils trying to mount a rally here in the second. Going to bring up Kyler Cole, number 26, the second baseman.
I want to give a shout out to Miss Lisa, sitting at home recovering from some surgery. Man, it's not. It don't feel like baseball season without something to eat. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
The snow cones are delicious, but
It ain't bulldog bark, is
I
it?
guarantee you.
Line drive hit up the middle.
Oh, good job by Brent. Turns
Brent
to double
steps on
play.
second for the lead runner and then cuts down Kyler
Man.
Cole on the double play. Much needed double play for the Panthers. So we played 1.5 here. We've got no score.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Hi guys, my name is Nick Johnson. I'm the new pastor of Homerville Free Will Baptist Church, and I just moved here with my family from Oklahoma. Boomer! Sometimes life throws you some difficult things, and when it happens, it can seem scary, almost make you feel like you're all alone. I want you to know that if God is with you, then you can make it through anything. The Word of God says that He will never leave us, He will never forsake us. He will go before us. If you give your life to Him, He'll help you make it through those difficult times. And on the other side, you will be blessed. I'm so blessed to be here in Homerville. We love the town, love the people. Go!
All right, Tim, we're back here, bottom of the second, a scoreless game between Bowdon and Clinch.
Number 11, Blake Pigler, your third baseman, leading off for the Panthers. Comes in hitting .262 on the season, facing Trent Estes, right-handed pitcher for the Bowdon Red Devils. Good-looking pitch just off the plate.
The
Estes
pride
done
of
a good
Maynard,
job.
man. Pigler's done a great job getting on base, Tim,
He
this
has.
year.
He's just been a valuable asset all the way around on the mound, defensively and at the plate. So done well. Big curveball by Estes, fouled out of play down the right field line. Gonna make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Brad Register watching way up here in West Virginia at a family reunion. Go Panthers.
Go Ears. Up in Morgantown.
That's where them registers are from up there. Ooh, good job by Pigler
inside.
to get out the way.
Bradley come back with one leg sore from walking on that mountain. You can't walk straight.
That's right. Yeah. They didn't put shoes on till they got down here in South Georgia. Oh, another one got
Curveball
away
gets
from
away,
him.
so that makes it full count. The leadoff batter here in the second.
Man, Brad stepped in for Berrien last week, done a great job
did.
for us
He
here in the
did.
trailer
He's
on the camera.
He was a valuable asset. It was a good thing he was here because it was a great game.
Got to brag on him a little bit.
Little looping fly ball to right field.
And it
Everybody
might
chasing. It's gonna fall foul.
almost fair, Tim, about a yard.
That's
Two.
right. Sure was. He was just protecting on that curveball and poked it to right. And Kyler Cole went back from second. In come Luke Rainwater, and it fell just foul. So we'll do it again with a full count.
Well, Tim, we're about through the lineups of both teams, and they look about even.
This team reminds me of a lot of Trine and Trine. The Trine series was a good series for last week just to watch if you like baseball. Pigler coaches a walk out of Estes, second walk for Estes. It's going to bring up your catcher for today, number 22, Langston Hendricks.
Who had a big monster hit in
He
game
did.
3
He
to
did.
tie the game up for the Panthers to get extra innings.
That triple to the wall in right center. Short hop the wall. Which is the deepest part of the park, I believe, here. If
That's right.
my memory serves me. It's over at first, Pigler.
Just
Good
a
pitch
little
by
low.
Estes, but it's a little low. So
He has got a tight strike zone here today, Tim, of game 1.
little upstairs, 2-0. Down at first, Pigler here in the bottom of the second, no score.
Let's go Panthers from Terrell Small, class of, well, I thought I had it up here. Class of 98.
Terrell. Good pitch, gonna snap through to first. Pigler back. Ball taken for a strike, so it's 2-1 count. I think Terrell played baseball, didn't he?
Yeah, way to go Panthers. Zenith from Homerville. Yeah, I'm at the register reunion, but running into a bunch of Hanleys up here. I thought Brad said back. I wasn't down there one bit, brother.
Yeah. The teeth are optional up there in that case.
That's right. If he can find some with a full mouth, that's like hitting a lotto.
That's right. If you can whittle a pair real quick, they'll probably appreciate it.
That's right. Man, it's tightening
Snap
up.
throw to first.
Bleachers, Tim.
Back in time was Pigler. They picking on Pigler to catch her through down there, and then Estes tried him.
Pigler's smart base runner, though.
And he is fast. I got to give him credit now. He can get on down the line.
He has played some baseball in his young life.
Step back, the fake.
Now, Tim, does the pitcher do this zone, or is the catcher calling it? I mean,
They call a bunch of pickoffs from the dugout, but when he steps back like that, that's just a just to let you know. I'm not going to waste a throw. Swing and a miss.
Oh, and he got back. Man, he's going to be give out near this inning. Pigler is.
Swing and a miss. I'm not sure if that was a hit and run or steal, exactly what it was, but
Lee's hollering.
he was out there in no man's land, and he got back. So
I think Coach Lee was
2-2
wanting him
count.
to go, Tim.
I might have tried. There it is. Yeah, now that when the coach hollers, hey, I want you to go, the pitcher kind of knows you may be running.
Like Coach Dickerson hollering, we're going to fake it.
Yeah.
We're going to fake it. Fake right.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty
Curveball.
pitch. Oh, yeah, I was fixing to say, he doesn't do a good job of showing
I'm
his
not
strike,
sure exactly
Tim.
what he was doing there, but he called it an out. It looked like a strike, but I thought he stepped back saying it was inside, but apparently not. So that's first out of the inning for the Panthers. Estes records his first strikeout.
Yep, strikeout number 1.
Darius Dorsey, your right fielder, comes up number 2. He's hitting .271 on the year.
One thing about Dorsey, if he makes contact, hard to throw him out, Tim.
Here he is. He's running on the pitch.
Oh, boy, almost got him, Tim.
Pigler gets in there. Pretty good release by Carter Powell, but Pigler's able to slide in with a stolen base. So the Panthers are the runner in scoring position.
Go Panthers. Kaysen, Warren's cousin from Lawson Peak Shed in Morven, Georgia. All right,
Morven,
man.
Georgia.
Got him out there in the fruit stands watching
That's
today on
right.
Creek Box.
Good block by
It
Powell
was.
again. Dorsey's ahead 2-0. Dorsey's extremely strong. If he ever barrels it up, it goes
Yeah.
a long way in a hurry.
I think the Panthers are in spring football. There's a couple of kids here on the baseball team that play football missing out. I'm sure they don't mind that.
Outside. We'll make it 3-0.
Well, he's some good wearing shoes. I see you got you a pair on, Tim.
Yeah.
You know, when you get old, it don't matter what they look like. You wear for comfort, though.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
get.
Anything to keep them dogs from barking down there.
Spandex, all that.
Call for a strike on the extreme outside corner. Yeah, anything to keep my dogs from barking down there.
I
That's
heard
it.
that.
They don't bark anymore, they howl.
Yeah.
3-1 to Dorsey.
Oh.
Big, good curveball from Estes on 3-1. Breaks just off the plate, and it was a good breaking pitch. And Dorsey came up empty. I don't know many people that could have hit that one.
Full count now, Tim.
Full count. Pigler at second, 1 out here in the second.
Oh, and I got him. He is, him and Josh Lee's 2 of the best at getting on base, getting hit.
That was ball 4 anyway, so
That's
it
right.
doesn't matter if it contacted him, but he's down there with a hit by pitch. So Panthers got first and second, 1 out. Tom Langford coming up. Langford's been hurt for most of the year, or a good part of the year, so he batting average not as high as it should be. All right, got a visit from the first visit of the day from the coach for the Bowdon Devils.
And how many times can you do that now, Tim?
The rule book says after 3 you're supposed to change them. Now, with some umpires that means after the 3rd one, and some say when you go out on the 4th time. So,
Well, he has 2. He's gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. He had 1 he just hit on the elbow, so really would have been another walk, Tim. Like you said, it was a ball regardless.
right.
Man, that'll give me time to go over our. Y'all see our ads. If y'all would like to advertise here on Creek Box, if y'all give us a call here, me and Tim at, let me find that phone number at 912-550-5039. We can hook you up. But Tim, I don't think we got so many. I think we don't have enough, but we got a few. But I'll wait and announce them here when we get another break because we're ready to play, I think.
Tom Langford again, number 1. Your left fielder steps in. 1 first and second. 1 out here in the second. No score. Just getting underway in this public school quarterfinal game between the Clinch County Panthers and the visiting Bowdon Red Devils.
We got a text from Bowdon. Hobson from Bowdon, Georgia. Go ye he. Got a cold bottle of water. Got baseball game on big screen. Watching Creek Box. There that is. That's Frankie Casey.
We appreciate you tuning in. Ball in the dirt. Taken by Langford. Langford showing bunt. Another ball down low. Coach Douglas playing percentage ball, trying to move those runners in scoring position with the top of the order coming up.
Panthers have already left 2 base runners on today, and so has Bowdon. So that's huge in these type of games here. Y'all shoot us out some scores if y'all have any, please.
Bunts a little foul up at first baseline. Ball a little low. Makes it 2-1.
I tell you what, Langford's got some wheels on him too.
He does. He's a hustler. He's a hustler. He gets after it.
He's sold out the bunt, Tim.
That evens it at 2-2.
Bowdon trying to get out of a jam here with 1 out. They need this out. Some more people coming in, Tim. There's little George Raymond up there sitting down. I see Scotty coming in.
Swing and miss. Second strikeout of the night for Irwin's winning 4-0 top of the 4th.
And who are they playing, Tim?
They are playing Johnson County.
All right. And that is in Osceola.
It is, yeah, it is. That's going to bring up top of the order for the Panthers. Warren Stovall. Stovall comes into today's contest at 392.
Have 2 outs now with a big out for Bowdon.
Big curveball catches the inside corner. So here in the second, Trent Estes has back-to-back strikeouts.
Stovall had a hard hit ball, but right to the shortstop, Tim.
That's right. He led off the game with a good-looking, I thought it was a line drive for a base hit, but Andrew Messer made a fine play on it, threw it over to Karlovich at first to record him. Record the opening out of the game. Even at 1-1.
Oh, boy, close. He's had a couple of them. He's hit 1. That curveball just hangs out a little bit on him, Tim.
It is. It's a big breaking curveball, kind of a down 12 on the clock from 12 to 6.
Watching from Colorado, go Panthers. Killer Cole's mom sitting in Bowdon, watching on the big screen. Thanks for broadcasting live. Go big, go red, go. All right. We appreciate you tuning in from Bowdon.
Jeff Davis is AA action. Jeff Davis up in Hazelhurst playing the Social Circle. They're leading 1-0 in the second.
Well, they got a pretty good team, don't they, Tim?
They do. They sure do.
Well, they made it to the Final Four last year. Me and Tim went over there, and
I did.
Probably the wettest week we had all last year. Man, it rained every day.
It was, and I'm talking about rain now. I'm not
we
talking
got stuck when we left there.
It wasn't a shower. It was rain. Warren fouls one back.
And we got a.
Evens it at 2-2.
Roger Metz's nephew plays over there, man.
Right.
He's a
grandson.
That's right. Man,
Britt.
a great baseball player.
Britt is committed to Jacksonville University.
Is he? Well, man, that's good.
His aunt has the.
Yeah, Jabbers up there. Amanda
right.
does a great job for the community.
Grandma
here.
almost got the.
Flower.
Ball gets by. Runner's going to move up to second, third. Powell couldn't corral that curveball, so we got a full count.
Panthers are 90 feet away from taking a 1-0 lead here. We're in the bottom of the second.
So Pigler moves to third, and down to second goes Darius Dorsey.
And a full count here on Stovall, team.
2 outs, too. So they're going to be running on contact, so base hit would be likely to score a pair. Fouled out of play again.
Good job
Down the right field line.
by Warren to hang in there.
Good pitch by
They're both of them fighting strong, ain't you, brother?
Trent Estes, right. Payoff pitch. There he is. He's going to throw it back to second. They do like to pick the trail runner, and that means the runner who's the least closest, the farthest from home plate. In that case, that was Darius Dorsey.
And he's got a good move going to second,
He does.
Tim.
When I watch them play against Charlton, they do a lot of pickoffs. They really do. A lot of pickoff plays. Here's the payoff pitch here. Big curveball taken low. Breaks just in front of the plate, so Stovall coaches a walk out of Estes. That makes Estes' third free pass, 2 walks, and a hit batter. So the base is loaded now. Number seven, Jalen Griffiths, your center fielder. He comes in with a 277 average.
Frankie said, hey, I see little Roy sitting in front of his daddy. There that is. We appreciate that, Frankie. He'll get in that bowl of ice cream here in a minute.
Little outside. So Estes in a bit of a jam here in the second inning.
Did Jalen have a hit last at bat? Did he get on?
He did have single right.
Yeah, he did.
Single right, and Lutz doubled, and Jalen got cut down trying to score.
That's right, coming to home.
Big curveball, so he's ahead 2-0.
Tim, there's nowhere to put one now, so a lot of pressure on
That's right.
Bowdon pitcher here. You know, with here you could have a 3-game series. You got to let your pitchers pitch out of a jam here, Tim. You don't have a lot of Class A. You don't have a lot of depth.
Good time for another pickoff here by Bowdon. Help your pitcher out when they're struggling a little bit.
There it is. Good strong pitch right down the middle. Two balls and 1 strike now on Griffiths.
Downstairs makes it 3-1, so good hitters count for Griffiths.
Man, y'all head over to Valdosta Nissan and see Jalen's daddy, Dale Ray. Tell him you've watched it on Creek Box. You'll get $500 off on your purchase of a new vehicle. He's done hooked a couple of people up last week. Tim, boy, that hurts there. That walks in a run. 1-0 now. The Panthers lead here in the bottom of the second.
So Griffiths coaches a walk. That's 3 this inning, 3 free base runners for the Panthers.
And the bases are still loaded. Now that brings Lutz up.
That's 4. 3 walks and hit batter, so that's going to move. Stovall to second. Over to third is going to go Dorsey, and Lutz comes up. Duncan Lutz, first baseman, number 5, comes in hitting .382. Estes in the jam, trying to limit the damage to just 1 run. Clinch looking to break it open here.
Oh, big swing by Lutz. Foul it back behind the screen. Yeah, I mean, if you're sitting over there in your Bowdon, to get out of here with 1-0, Tim, that's a win for you.
Well, and after the first inning, when you give up the double, able to cut the guy down at the plate.
Yeah.
And then put another runner on with a walk like they did. It's fortunate just only be down 1 when you give away 5 base runners in 2 innings.
Oh, curveball, and he's gonna trying to
down
get
the third
out.
baseline. Third baseman comes over, just sneaks out of play.
Man, a foot, Tim.
Both teams with their breath held there. Bowdon hoping they could make a catch and get out of the inning. And Clinch hoping that ball snuck over the fence so Lutz will get another crack at it. But Estes has come back as they had 0-2 in the count here. The base is loaded here in the second inning.
The sun popped back out, Tim.
Yeah, I think it's going to play hide and seek with us today. It's a lot of clouds.
Oh, Duncan
Top by
stretches
Duncan's
out.
going to have to be a. Is it going to roll? Going to be a foul ball?
Oh, boy, that was close.
It was.
Because everybody's running on contact.
It was. It was a big curveball. Lutz just tried to stay alive, and that high hopper in front of the plate. Estes would not have probably had a play at the plate. He'd had to turn and try to throw Lutz at it first. Been a long throw. Estes is the third baseman when he's not pitching, so he's accustomed to fielding balls like that.
And Duncan just stuck his bat out to just hang in there.
He's got a good curveball.
That was inside. He's going to pop it up high again.
Behind third. He's going to get it out of play again.
And what's that, about 8, 9, 10 pitches to Duncan already?
Well, it's 4, but 4 curveballs. And he's hit all 4 of them, but not one fair yet.
And, Tim, the pitch count's 120.
120 cumulative for the series.
I got you. So, I mean, if he goes 120 in game 1, he's done.
That's right. He's done.
He can pitch. Tryon did that, I think.
They
Pulled
did.
one out and trying to hold on to pitching.
Good looking 2-strike
man,
pitch by Estes just outside.
Boy, that was close.
Lutz having good plate discipline, not swinging that. That's a perfect pitcher's pitch curveball.
Yeah. I'd have swung around twice at that one.
I couldn't hit it with a boat paddle.
I'm telling you. Oh,
Another
man.
good looking pitch just off the plate. So Estes has got good control. You might think it was 4 walks, he hadn't, but he's got good control. He's nibbling at it, and Lutz battling trying to get his team on the board here. 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the second. Bases loaded.
The umpire likes some inside, Tim. Oh, there's a curveball.
Off his hands.
And they'll step on it to get the out. But not before the Panthers score 1, Tim.
Since
So, Clinch will
1972,
take a 1-0
Popeyes
lead. We'll
has
be
been
right
serving
back.
up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal.
Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
All right, Tim, we're back here in Clinch County, between Bowdon and Clinch County. Baseball playoffs here, public school. We're at the top of the third with the Panthers leading 1-0 over Bowdon. Who we got on the mound?
Warren's still on the mound.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, in the batter's box. Excuse me.
You got the DH for Bowdon, number 9, Brandon Sheets.
Boy,
He's
he
hitting
is.
for the catcher, number 7, Carter Powell.
He is a grown man.
Yeah, he's kind of large, isn't he?
Telling you what, if he connects, it'll fall down over there in the
Good
tennis
looking
court.
pitch, just a little bit outside. Langston tried to frame it, but unable to.
There's a
Ball
hard
hit to right field, right to first base. Lutz catches on one hop, steps on the bag for the first out of the inning.
That was hard hit to Lutz, too. Good
It
job.
sure was. All right, next batting for the Bowdon Red Devils is number 12, your left fielder, Wesley Scales. Scales comes in hitting .250. First pitch outside.
I don't know where they sitting about their pitch count, Tim. Both pitchers about even.
I think Estes probably got more pitches than Stovall. Good looking curveball, foul back. Evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, Stovall had struck out the side that first inning. He threw but 9 pitches. So.
Struck out the first 4.
Oh, that's right.
Little outside. Good pitch, makes it 2-1. Line drive
Another
towards
hard shot right to Brent's Casey,
right
Tim.
at Casey. Casey fields that line drive for the second out of the inning. It's going to put them back at the top of the order. It's going to bring up number 1, Luke Rainwater, your right fielder. He comes in hitting .320.
That's a good shot of the crowd, man. You can see it is full today out here at Cecil Barber Field here in Homerville. And Tim, that's got to be aggravating with Bowdon's hitting the ball hard, but just hitting it right to.
Yeah, the last 2 balls been hit pretty crisply, but right at people, like you say. So you're starting to hit, make good contact. You feel good about your chances. Pop up down the third baseline, just out of play. Evens it at a ball and a strike.
They cooking some hamburgers and tater logs up there today, Tim.
I'm sure they are.
They've had the grill lit here for a while. Pretty
Ground
pitch.
ball hit toward third. Landon Allen, shortstop fields it, throws to first. So Clinch retires the
3
Red
up.
Devils in order in the third. So we played 2.5. Clinch holding a 1-0 lead.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
Elite Landscape Solutions is your local dealer for Mahindra tractors, XTV utility vehicles, Grasshopper lawnmowers, Steel and Red Max equipment in Southwest Georgia. Our family-owned landscaping supply company is focused on assisting homeowners and landscaping contractors with all of their landscaping needs. We also carry a variety of bulk landscape supplies, such as topsoil, compost, mulch, and rock. Elite Landscape Solutions. We're not just all about the dirt and rocks.
All right, welcome back to Creekbox TV. I'm Alan Henley along with my buddy Tim Carroll, and we're here watching some great high school baseball, Class A public school, here at the Elite 8. Tim with Clinch County leading Bowdon 1-0 here in the bottom of the third.
That's right, Alan. Been as advertised, 2 pretty even teams. Who's leading off here? Looks like Kyle, number 3. It is. Duncan Lutz made the last out, so Kyle Hendricks, number 3, your DH, leading off for the Panthers. He's hitting for number 10, Landon Allen, the shortstop. Kyle comes in hitting .313 on the year. Kyle walked his first time.
There's a strike.
Bottom of the strike zone. Call for a strike.
Panthers had 3 up, 3 down, and now Bowdon's trying to do it. Pretty pitch there.
Foul back. It was a good-looking pitch on the outside corner. Almost looked like a little bit of a slider. Not necessarily. This curveball a little bigger than that. So.
And Tim, in a series like this, you want your pitcher to at least go 5 innings, don't you?
Well, yeah, you get as many as you can at them. You want to go as deep as you can because you don't have to start changing pitchers early in the game. Hendricks behind 0-2. Ground ball hit. Kyle slips out the box. Shortstop feels it. Throws it to first. Kyle generally pretty quick, but he slipped coming out of the box. Looks like he's hobbling a little bit. I hope he's okay. So Messer comes up, makes the throw to Karlovich for the second out.
Yeah, he might have twisted his ankle.
First out. Or the leadoff batter's out. Let's hope not. He's another catcher. Number 17, Brent Kaysen, hitting 250 on the year, steps in. He lined out to the left fielder to end the first inning. Big curveball by Estes for a strike. Estes has got that curveball pretty well down today. He's thrown a lot of strikes with it.
Good snag there by the catcher.
Yeah, Carter Powell bouncing around back there. Make a corral that one. That ball was well outside. Evens it at 1-1. Another big curveball just outside. Brent's ahead in the count, 2-1. Big hopper over the mound. Shortstop comes up, makes the play, and throws Brent's out. So Messer comes up, makes a fine play to throw Brent's out at first on that chopper over the mound. So we got 2 outs here in the third. It's going to bring up Josh Pigler, third baseman, number 11, hitting 262 on the year.
We got a text here from Dusty Hobson from Bowdon. I believe in my Red Devils. So appreciate you tuning in and watching some great baseball here between Clinch County and Bowdon.
First pitch taken for a ball.
Oh, pretty pitch. I tell you what, he's got some movement on that baseball.
He sure does.
We're here in the top of the third. It's been a kind of a slow game, Tim. Good pitch. The pride of Mainer's up to bat. Pigler, he generally does a good job getting on the base for the Panthers.
Behind in the counter, ball and 2 strikes here, 2 outs in the third. Let's trying to get something going against Trent Estes. Big curveball taken outside.
Good eye by Pigler.
Gonna make the count full. 2 outs here. Payoff pitch.
Bowdon would like to get out of here with a 3-up, 3-down, 2. Match the Panthers from the last inning.
Ground ball hit toward third.
Oh, and
that's going to be off the third baseman's glove. So Pigler's going to be on with a base hit. Base hit down the line. Third baseman couldn't corral it, so Pigler's on with a base hit down the third baseline. The Panthers in business with 2 outs. Get a runner on. It's going to bring up number 22, Langston Hendricks, your catcher.
And Tim, that was a hard shot.
It was hit right down the line. Third baseman attempted to backhand it. The ball hit off his glove. Tough play. Would have been a long throw if you were able to catch it.
Pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss. Winner of this game will play next Tuesday.
That's right.
The if game Wednesday, and they'll either be in Gordon Lee, or if Seminole happens to win, I think it would be Clinch won here. We're at Bowdon. Good pitch for a curveball for a strike. So it's 0-2. Of course, Gordon Lee, your defending state champion from last year. So
big crowd here for a Class A baseball, which Panthers always travel well, always have a bunch of support. And a lot of people have come down from Bowdon. And we got
Pigler breaks for second. I think Estes balked.
He did, Tim.
So,
I think the catcher really messed him up. He stood
he
up
did.
And kind of he was almost in his windup.
He was.
Tim.
He flinched, and that allowed Pigler to get to second. So that's just one of those. If you're the catcher, 0-2 and 2 strikes, let him go and don't worry about him.
We got a shout out. We need to see more of movie star Brad.
Ball outside. Pigler breaks for third.
And he's safe.
He's there. Ball was outside, and Carter Powell backhanded through to second. Did a great job being able to corral that ball. So Pigler steals third, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Langston Hendricks.
The Brad Register Fan Club. That's from Chad Robbins. Good eye by Langston.
Squared up at 2 apiece.
Good job by the catcher to let it bounce off of him,
It
Tim.
sure is. But we got a full count. I guess that's right. I forgot. I missed that one pitch outside. So full count, 2 outs. Runner at third here.
An umpire coming over to talk to Coach Lee.
So I thought we had 2-2. Umpire was
So it's, yeah, you're right.
a little ahead of himself.
Langston's going to step up, try to protect that plate here with 2 strikes on him.
That's why all 3 of the umpires have an indicator. So if there is a question about the count, they can all get together and get it straight.
Good pitch.
Pop up. Over behind third base. Third baseman going over to
Oh,
make the
good catch, man.
Bowen makes the catch on the pop-up. So the Panthers are retired here in the third, stranding a runner at third base. We played 3 complete. They hold a 1-0 lead.
At Douglas Metal and Steel Manufacturing, we only use top quality steel and roofing. And with our on-staff custom designer, we can customize your building to best suit your needs. From large commercial, agriculture, or just a place to store your stuff. And it comes with a written 40-year warranty that we'll put in your hand. It's not just quality we stand behind, but we stand on. Call today for a free quote. Douglas Metal and Steel Manufacturing. We are steel #1.
Valdosta Nissan Cadillac is the home of oil changes for life on any vehicle purchased from us, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on all new vehicles. We have one of the largest pre-owned inventories in South Georgia, the best service department in Valdosta, and our parts department can get you anything from wiper blades to tires.
So for all your automotive needs, come see me, D-Ray, at Valdosta Nissan Cadillac, or give me a call, 912-599-9564. Go Panthers.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
All right, welcome back to Creekbox TV right here with the Class A Elite 8 Baseball Championship with Bowdon, between Bowdon and Clinch. The Panthers leading 1-0 here at the top of the 4th. Y'all see the number up there, 800-915-5536. Give us a shout out. Text us right there. Let us know what's going on, where you're at.
Had a few shout-out, a few texts. Just send us some more. Be glad to get them in for you. Ben Fortson, your center fielder, number 4, leading off the third, comes in hitting .344. Takes the first pitch for a strike from Warren Stovall. Clinch's left-handed senior. That one gets loose.
Tim, we've been playing an hour and 12 minutes. So we're almost halfway. Pretty pitch.
Swing and a miss. Fortune struck out his first time up. Stovall has recorded 4 strikeouts on the afternoon so far.
And that was 4 in a row.
It was. First 4 he faced.
Got him with
Strike
it outside.
Good looking
Tim.
curveball. Langston got that one right this time.
Yeah, that umpire, he don't get excited on that third strike, I don't guess, Tim.
No, he doesn't. Number 17, the pitcher, Trent Estes, comes up. He was another strikeout victim in the first. He comes in hitting .460. Check swing.
Brad said, "Hey, Chad, you want my autograph?"
Ball taken for a ball. Must have been a check swing. I thought he fouled it off, but I guess not. So Estes takes that pitch inside for ball 1.
Pretty pitch.
That one there on the corner for evens it up at 1 apiece.
Oh, that one got away from Stovall.
Yeah. That one there was just a little bit outside and high.
Langston was trying to hold it there, got by him.
Makes it 3-1. Estes ahead in the count here. We're in the third inning. Top of the fourth. 1-0. Panther lead. Hit ball hit toward behind first base. Duncan Lutz giving chase.
And got it.
He corrals it and makes the catch.
I thought he'd lost it for a minute, Tim. Good job for correcting and getting up under it. There's a shot of the outfield, Tim. Look at
Estes
that.
is recorded on the pop-up for the second out, and that brings up third baseman, number 22, Braden Bowen.
Look at that.
Comes in hitting .233 over the last 12 games. Yeah, got a pretty
big
good crowd out there, don't we?
From left field to right field, there's nowhere to park.
Just missed.
Well, today's the best day to come. You get 2 games for $10. You can't beat that.
Little downstairs, even makes it 2-0. 2 outs here, Bowdon trying to get something generated here in the fourth.
Just a little outside for Stovall. Good eye there by Bowdon. And he'll draw a walk, Tim.
A 4-pitch walk to Bowen.
Stovall's second walk today.
So that puts Bowdon runner on with 2 outs here, and that's going to bring up number 50, first baseman Wyatt Karlovich. Last 12 games, he's hitting at a .440 clip. First inning. First time he came up, he drew a walk. Swing and a miss. Good high fastball. Karlovich comes up empty.
You know, Stovall signed, he's going to play next year for
Blazer.
VSU, right?
He'll be a Blazer.
Pretty pitch.
Ground ball hit toward third. Shortstop.
Oh, he bobbled
long
it,
throw.
Tim. Got him.
Still gets him.
What a play.
So Landon Allen mishandled it, kept his composure, makes a long throw across the diamond and records Karlovich to end the top of the fourth. We played 3.5 here in Holmesville. Clinch leading 1-0.
You know, we face many challenges, trials, and temptations as we journey through this life, but there is good news. A very powerful man has promised us strength, joy, peace, and eternal life if we would trust in Him. If you've not made a decision to trust Jesus Christ as your Savior, I encourage you to do so, and I guarantee it'll be the best decision you've ever made.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers!
Farmers and Merchants Bank in Homerville is ready to meet all of your banking needs. With drive-through service, 24-hour ATM, and night depository, we provide the most efficient and service-oriented banking in the area. We are proud to be a part of the Homerville Clinch County community and support all Clinch County athletic teams in their quest to be the best. Go by and see Sam Shaw and all the team at Farmers and Merchants Bank in Homerville to discuss your banking opportunities. Go Panthers!
Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
All right, Tim, we're back here in the bottom of the fourth with Clinch County leading Bowdon 1-0.
Right fielder Darius Dorsey, number 2, at the plate, hitting .270 on year. He was hit by a pitch his first time at bat. Big curveball, take it inside.
Ryan Palmer watching from Lake Oconee. Go Panthers. Or Lane, I'm sorry. No, Ryan
That's
Palmer.
Ryan,
That's right.
Lane's cousin, I believe.
Yeah, man, Lane, we want to wish him Panthers. He played left field and runs the bases for Clinch. He's out. We had appendicitis, I think, Monday, Tim, so we want to send our prayers out to him and his family.
Doing well. I saw him. He's out of practice actually Tuesday.
Man,
wanting to be a part of something, but he was pretty gingerly moving around. Swing and a miss by Dorsey. Tied him up inside.
Chad said he was watching for Warren, but he seen that good-looking movie star Brad. So we got to get Chad some glasses. Man, pretty pitch there by Bowdon. Some heat on that fastball, Tim.
Evens it up 2 apiece now. Trent Estes rolling along here, giving up 1 run, but bat pitched out of several jams. Second baseman, ground ball to him. Long throw to first.
Oh, boy, that was close.
Just nips Dorsey. So Dorsey grounds out to the second baseman to open up the bottom of the fourth. It's going to bring up number 1, your left fielder, Tom Langford. Langford struck out his first time up.
The Panthers have left 2 on in the first, 3 on in the second, and 1 on in the third, Tim. They've been on base each time.
Yeah, those leaving runners on base early is
3 times at third.
Make Coach Doug get ball hitted.
Yeah.
But give Estes credit. He's been able to pitch out of it.
He has. He hadn't lost his cool, man.
No,
he had
he
the
hadn't.
bases
And,
loaded
they
and give up 1 run, man.
Played good defense behind him. Good relay early in the first inning. Kept it at 1 by the shortstop as the catcher to cut down Jalen Griffiths trying to score on the double.
Good pitch.
Tom comes up empty, makes it 1-1.
You know, Bowdon's got 16, 17 losses, but, man, they're like Clinch's. You know, we've got 16 wins by a run or 2, you know, so, and Bowdon's losses are like that. So, that shows you here in the lead 8, both teams good. And a hard
drive
shot.
toward third. It comes up with it right at the third baseman.
Great catch over there by the third baseman for Bowdon.
So Lang Langford blisters one to third. But Brady Bowen hems it up for the second out of the inning. That's going to bring up top of the order for the Panthers. Number 8, Warren Stovall. He's your pitcher. He's hitting .392 on the year.
It's his third at bat this game, Tim.
It is. He walked his last at bat. Leading off the game, he grounded out to the shortstop. He had a hard one hopper to shortstop who made the play.
Bottom of the fourth.
Line, ground ball hit toward short. Messer up with it.
Oh, he
Throw
came
to
off.
first,
Good
but
job.
Karlovich comes back down on the bag, so the Panthers go down in order here in the fourth. So after 4 complete, we got Panthers still with a 1-0 lead.
Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-Go, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia.
All right, welcome back to Creekbox TV. I'm Alan Hanley along with Tim Carroll, and it's 1-0 here in Clinch County with the Panthers leading Bowdon.
Top of the fifth, Andrew Messer leading off. A .278 hitter takes first pitch of strike from Warren Stovall, Clinch County left-hander. Tight ball game here.
Man, it is. Good pitch by Stovall there.
Ball in on the hound, swung and missed by Messer. Messer came up in the first inning, hit a ground ball back to second.
Man, if y'all know any scores, let me and Tim know. We'd like to know what's going around the state of Georgia high school baseball. Any classification, not just Class A.
Actually, Messer hit into a double play. Stepped short, second baseman stepped on the back through the first.
Good,
down the
hard
third baseline, hit hard. Just foul.
Boy, that was a hard hit ball,
That
Tim.
ball was hooked down the line, but it was just foul. Good job of piece of hitting by Messer. I think it's lucky that wasn't a double down the line because the way that was hit, that was hooking toward the corner. And Messer's the shortstop. I'm sure he's pretty quickly.
Yeah, we got one, Tim, top of the sixth. Irwin 4, Johnson 2.
All right.
Man, we appreciate that.
Slow curveball popped up. Over going hunting the fly ball. Must have fell out of play. Slow curveball. Messer just popped it up. Back behind the plate. Langston Hendricks may have run out of room at the fence. Not sure.
Langston with that long hair. Used to, Kyle had his. We couldn't tell them apart. Which they're first cousins anyway. I think, aren't they? I know they can.
I think
there's 4 of them out here.
I think
Jalen, Kyle, and Langston.
A little low for a ball. I think, if I'm right,
That might be second cousin.
Langston's granddaddy and Kyle's granddaddy were brothers,
That's right.
I think. If I got my lineage right. Little Lowe's going to make it full, so Messers worked to count back to full after being down 0-2 to start with.
Stovall's gave up 2 hits today, 2 walks, but he struck out 5 here. And there's his third walk.
Messer cooks a walk to lead off the 5th. Bowdon looking to get something started here and tie this thing up or take the lead. Batting now, number 26 for Bowdon, second baseman, Kyler Cole.
And that's probably the first time that Bowdon has got the leadoff on, Tim, so they're looking to get a run here.
I believe you're right, Alan. This is the first inning they've got the leadoff batter on.
They're going to bunt him over.
They're going to second. Long throw. Got him.
Oh, boy, what
Warren
a play.
Stovall with a big play
Woo.
there to cut down Messer at second. Long throw from the pitcher to the shortstop. Bang, bang play.
That was. We got another text. Let's go Big Red. Tony Hobson from Bowdon up there. We appreciate you tuning in. Boy, that was a great play. I didn't think he was going to get him at second.
It was a
Tim.
good bunt by Cole, but Stovall made a fine play and snapped through to first. That's going to bring up the DH, number 9, Brandon Sheets, hitting for the catcher, Carter Powell. Sheets comes in hitting .273. 1 out here, 5th.
That was a good shot of the Bowdon crowd.
Coach Vance tried to move the runner up with the bunt, which was a good bunt, but Stovall, very athletic, caught it and made a snap throw to first.
I think he's talking to the umpire. They're making a change. Tim, I thought he might have been questioned the last call. They're having a runner come in.
May have a pinch runner, possibly, because Cole is a second baseman. Let's see who the runner is, if we can't get a name for y'all.
Brandon Sheets is the batter for Bowdon.
Stovall throws to first. Back in time is pinch runner number 3 for the Red Devils. Number 3 is Brady Intrican, I believe I'm calling that one right. Haven't seen that name before, so if I butchered, I apologize. Line drive hit up the middle. It looks like it's going to be a base hit, and it is.
All right, we got another shout out. Go Panthers. Reflowing, Panama City, watching from my phone from Ethan Gass. Ethan, we appreciate you tuning in, buddy.
So Sheets singles up the middle, moves Cole to second. Number 12, Wesley Scales. Left fielder comes up. First and second, 1 out. Scales trying to get him back to the top of the order.
We have a Sam Wyndham says, go Devils, get this win. All right, man, all the way from Bowdon.
Foul back, right off of Langston's helmet, it looked like.
So Bowdon's got one in scoring position now, Tim. They need this run here.
Yeah, getting to be a key part of the game now.
I mean, it's getting late in innings here. You don't get too many. The 2 teams as even as these 2, you don't get too many opportunities. You got to take advantage of them.
Scales lined out to the second baseman his first time. Curveball a little upstairs.
Good eye.
Good block.
That was a good job by Langston.
Block, 2-1 now. As Stovall falls behind. Wesley Scales, the left fielder, number 9 hitter. Bowdon trying to get back to the top of the order.
Good
swing and a miss.
pitch.
Good pitch by Stovall, evens it up at 2-2.
Got him.
Just fouled
He
back.
fouled it back. Oh, that ball stuck right in the crack, Tim.
Just fouled back, yeah.
Now, that's a dead ball. They say if it gets by.
It is. It's just one base, and that's it. Now, unless you try to go in and get it, it's all you can get then. You hold up your hands, it's a dead ball. But if you go in there and try to get it.
Oh, I did not know that.
Like if the ball's sitting down in the corner and hangs up in the wind net, you don't throw in your hands, you try to go in there and get it, it's all you can get.
Man. Ooh.
Line
hard
drive. That
hit.
ball's going to be, they're going to wind him at home. That's going to be a double down the line.
That is. That could score 2, Tim.
Langford winds him. They're going to hold him. So Wesley Scales with a double down the line.
Big hit.
Scores. Brady Enton, the pinch runner. He chases Brandon Sheets all the way to third base. So a big one-out double by the Red Devils here in the top of the fifth.
And that's going to tie it up 1-1.
Coach Douglas going to come out and try to figure out the combination here. And Coach Vance over there with the Red Devils is excited because anytime your number 9 man gets an RBI double, that kicks you back to the top of the order.
Will Rainwater says Panthers are bots. Appreciate him tuning in. Tim, we got a game. It's kind of just, we talked about it. These two teams are even. It's both teams, you're just waiting on one team to break out. The Panthers had an advantage in the first 2-3 innings of putting some runs on the board. Now here comes Bowdon threatening to do the same thing.
Leadoff man Luke Rainwater, your right fielder, number 1. 320 hitter comes in. He struck out his first time up and grounded out the shortstop, his second appearance. This time he hits over, runners in scoring position, second and third, 1 out.
Stovall trying to get out of this inning. Pretty pitch there.
Was a good pitch, good pressure pitch by Stovall.
The last time Bowdon threatened, Panthers turned a big double play to get out the inning. Or they could be up on top of the Panthers now.
Curveball hammered foul. Stovall ahead in the count 0-2 here, looking to limit the damage. Bowdon gets on the board and it's tied up 1-1 here, but Bowdon threatening with runners on second, third, 1 out here in the top of the fifth.
Ooh, just a little outside.
Good pitcher's pitch. Rainwater wouldn't have any of it. Makes the count a ball and 2 strikes.
Warren's done a great job for the Panthers today. He's only gave up 3 hits, 3 walks, and struck out 5.
Yeah. 2-2. A little outside. So Rainwater works the count full.
Bowdon threatening to loading the bases here.
Foul back out of play. Rainwater hanging tough.
Big out here for
Big at bat both ways.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Big at bat both ways. Base hit would open up a lead, possibly a 2-run lead for the Red Devils. Clinch with the infield in, trying to cut off a run.
And that'll be a walk, Tim.
Downstairs, so Bowdon still in business with the bases full now. And up comes center fielder Ben Fortson, number 4, with 344 hitter.
Nowhere to put Devils now, Tim.
Nowhere to put anybody, is there?
I'm telling you, Stovall. And one thing about Stovall for the Panthers, he's a senior, And he does some of his best pitches when the bases are loaded. We've seen that all year. So
well,
he's got to do it today, though. It's a different team, though.
It's the third time through the batting order. You know, Alan, a lot of times what happens then.
Teams start catching up to the pitching, and
Swanson been faced 2 times, a pair of strikeouts, but that could all change with a big base hit. Everybody forget about that. Takes the ball downstairs, ball 1.
There's a lot of pressure on these young men. Playing the game pre-pitch there by Stovall.
Evens it up at 1 apiece. Another pivot on the bat here. The last at bat was important, but this is even more important because there's nowhere to put him.
Good pitch. That's going to get by Langston. Look out. He's coming home, and did he get him? Got him! What a play by Langston to
Tremendous
Stovall.
play to throw the ball back to Stovall. And they get Carter.
Close
Brandon
play at
Sheets
home.
at the plate.
Man. The coach comes out. He thought he'd slid underneath Tim, and I don't know. It could have went either way.
It was. That's just a bang play. You know, it's just if the umpire's in position, if the call goes your way, it does. If it doesn't, you can't say a whole lot because he was in position.
Big play for the Panthers, though, because that's 2 outs now with the bases loaded, Tim.
It is. Well, that makes it second and third. It's 1 and 2 on Fortune, so. What is it, 2 and 1 or 1 and 2?
Langston says 1 and 2.
No, he gave it as 2 and 1.
No, it's 1 and 2. The umpire just held up 1 and 2, so I. Oh, boy.
Langston earning his money today, isn't he?
He is. I'll tell you what.
Dangerous man on deck, pitcher Trent Estes. Don't want to pace him with the bases loaded.
Full count now, ain't it, Tim? Stovall trying to get out of a jam here with the bases loaded. Bowdon trying to take a 2-1 lead here.
Yeah, 2 outs. He'll be running on contact, too, so base hit would probably score both.
What a pitch is
ball
hit down the third.
They call it a fair ball.
Oh, wait, no. It is fair.
Fair ball.
And that's going to clean the bases.
So hang
One
on a
umpire,
minute.
let's
Hang on a
see.
minute. Let's see what we got here. We're talking about this, that, and not sure what the call is.
I was going by Bowdon's coach. He was hollering fair, fair, fair all the way, so that's what I was going by.
Well, it's the home plate umpire's call because there's nobody at third.
That's right.
So let's see what we got here. Let's unravel this and find out what happened. It's either a 2-run double or it's a foul ball.
We have another shout out. One more thing from Andrew Hobson. Red will win, no doubt. And I think you're right, brother. The team wearing red is going to win. Both of them have red on the uniform. What did they call, Tim?
The coach from Bowdon, if it was fair, probably wouldn't be arguing anything.
And it was a foul ball, Tim, I think.
I'm not sure. The runner at second still standing there.
He's going to, well.
I'm not really sure exactly what we got going on.
I don't know. They're arguing. I mean, either let's play.
Usually the umpire hollers foul when the ball's hit or he points fair, 1 of the 2. If it's fair, he don't say anything. If it's foul, he hollers foul ball. Kills it at the time, so.
That is a big play because that's 3 runs, Tim. It's 4.
Yeah.
That would make it 4-1 now. Stovall's warming up, and I think you're right. It's going to stay. Nope. Tim, it's a foul ball. No, we might have a runner.
I doubt they'd run for the center fielder. That is a foul ball because there's rainwater back at first. So that ball called foul down the line is a huge pivotal play in this game so far. With 2 outs, too. Everybody was running.
And full count here, so something's fixing to happen.
Yeah, full count. This last one was a full count, too. Ball 4.
When Stovall
loses him, that's going to load the bases back.
So that'll make it 2-1 now. Bowdon with the lead.
We'd had something.
Did he steal home also?
I'm not sure. Exactly what
Umpire.
happened.
Lee was talking. It looked like Bowdon, the Panthers were sitting there. I don't know if Warren had his back turned and the other guy stole from third and come home. And let's see what they're doing here.
Not really sure.
It's 2-1 on the scoreboard,
but Fortune's going back to the batter. Number 4 is going back to the plate.
Well, I don't understand that.
Did they call a balk on Warren before the pitch?
But that would put him on first then, wouldn't it? The batter.
It's not a ball. It's just a balk.
It was a full count, though.
If they called a balk before he pitched, it's still a full count.
Oh, I got you. Well, we would have runners on third and second then.
No, it was second and third, remember?
Load it.
No, second, third, because it's got to go out the plate. Powell, remember, we've got him at the.
You may be right. I thought it was loaded with nowhere to put him. He's going to walk the run in.
No, because the guy tried to score. We got him at the plate.
Well, if he balked, see, we were just letting him walk the first, and that was going to make it a 2-1 game.
Yeah, I'm saying if it's a balk, the run counts.
Yeah, but I mean, the bases would still. Oh, not now, but
third.
Before that's what. Now.
If it just been ball four, they'd been full. But now that if it's a balk, I'm guessing that's what it is because Fortune's still at the plate, and a runner had scored. So.
What did he do? Did he not stop in his?
I'm not sure. It's called by the first base umpire, I suppose. Unless he said he didn't stop, I don't know. Been a strange inning here, folks, for sure. So Rainwater's at third.
So that's right
so now,
back. Now the bases are loaded.
So now Fortune has walked for the third time, and he's finally at first base.
No, there's only runners on first and third now, Tim.
Right, first and third.
I missed a runner somewhere along the way.
When we went to the guy at the plate, we had the bases loaded. Remember, he passed ball, he tried to score, and we threw him out. That was the second out.
So it's a 2-1 ball game, Bowdon ahead.
That's right, 2-1. First and third. Trent Estes, the pitcher, up for the Red Devils. Fortune at first. Over at third, you've got Luke Rainwater. Wesley Scales came in and scored on the apparent balk. I believe that's what it was. That's about the only explanation I can think. Pickoff moved to first. So Bowdon comes in here in the fifth and scores 2 to take the lead. No, I'm sorry, they scored 1 in the last inning, didn't they?
Yeah.
Check swing, hit foul. No, they scored 2 this inning.
Yeah, this inning, that's right.
That's right.
Bust out inning here. They had the bases loaded with 1 out.
Right, threw the guy out the plate, but then scored on the balk. The double by Scales chased the runners from first all the way home, put that on at third. The ball hit toward right field. That ball's going to fall. That ball is going to be a foul. Looks like it may be a double.
And it's going to get by, and he's going to make it all the way to third.
Second and third. So Trent Estes with a 2-out base hit makes it 3-1. Scoring Rainwater, that's going to move Fortson all the way to third. And Estes is at second. They're probably going to have a courtesy runner for Estes since he is the pitcher. Clutch base hit by Estes. Coach Douglas coming out to try to sort things out here.
And, Tim, that'll give me a time to mention some of our sponsors for today's game. We have Douglas Metal. They've come on board with us. And Elite Landscaping. Then we have Lutz, Brown, Pigler, Manley Insurance, Homerville Jewelers, Lolita's, the Shack Cafe over in Pearson, and the Country Cabin, Mike's Golf Cart, Burt Accounting, Camping World of Valdosta, Popeyes, Lee Engineering, Dairy Queen, Valdosta Orthopedic, Feed and Seed, and Empire Banking Company. Man, they make it possible for me and Tim to bring you the games here on Creek Box, and we appreciate everybody stepping up and being a sponsor here.
So Braden Bowen, the third baseman, comes in with runners on second, third. Still 2 outs here in the fifth. Bowdon has scored 2 here in the 5th to take a 3-1 lead at the top of the 5th. Number 23 is your courtesy runner for the Red Devils, and that is Jalen Baker. Ball hit deep to left field. Right at Tom Stovall. Did he make the catch? Lost it in the sun, but recovered to make a tremendous catch.
Big catch.
That would have been a big inning, so Braden Bowen puts a charge into one. Tom Langford's able to hem it up for the 3rd out, but not before Bowdon scores 2 here in the top of the 5th to take a 3-1 lead.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching
Here we are, folks, bottom of the 5th. Bowdon with a 3-1 lead. Scored 3 times in the top of the 5th. Jalen Griffiths leading off for the Panthers. Center fielder, number 7, facing Trent Estes. Fly ball in the air towards center field. Looks like shortstop was able to come in and make that catch, so Jalen is recorded on a fly out to center field to open up the 5th. That's going to bring up Duncan Lutz, your first baseman. Duncan doubled his first time and hit into a fielder's choice his second at bat. Bowdon with 3 big runs in the top of the 5th. Clutch hits. Big curveball hit towards second base. Second baseman makes the throw. Able to retire Lutz. So 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the 5th. Estes being very economical. It's going to bring up the catcher for the Panthers, number 3. Excuse me, the DH, number 3, Kyle Hendricks. He's hitting for our shortstop, Landon Allen. So Estes looks rejuvenated after the 3 spot that Bowdon put on the board here in the 5th. Big curveball, little high. Downstairs, 2-0. Kyle Hendricks ahead in the count.
Farmers and merchants. I said Empire.
Kyle Hendricks with a big cut, makes it 2-1.
Damn, I messed up. There's not an Empire. It's Farmers and Merchants Bank. That was an old Empire Bank. We appreciate Sam Shaw correcting us there, or correcting me. I'll take the blame on that one. Farmers and Merchants, they do a lot for us here on Creek Box. All right, Tim, the Panthers have to get something going here. Bowdon leading 3-1.
Hendricks Works a 3-1 count to Estes. Estes recorded the first 2 batters of the inning on 2 pitches. Ground out, fly out to center field, and a ground out to second. Kyle's able to coax a walk. That's his 2nd walk of the afternoon. So he'll be down at first, and that's going to bring up number 17, Brent Kaysen.
Bowdon pitcher settled down. He's done a great job.
He came out this inning out and looked rejuvenated. Got a pop-up on the first pitch and a ground out on the second pitch for first 2 outs. Snap throw to first.
He did that last inning, Tim. It was, I think it was 3 up, 3 down. We didn't. The Panthers didn't get a base runner. That was the first time they didn't. Was in the 4th inning.
They hadn't had a base runner since back in the 3rd.
That's right. Pretty pitch.
High ball in the strike zone, called for a strike.
So Bowdon has stepped it up here, man, and played some great baseball. Oh, that one got away from him.
Kyle goes to second. He's going to take the base easily. That was a curveball that got behind the hitter, and that allowed Kyle to get a good jump. Carter Powell did a good job hemming that ball up. Athletic move. So attention for the runner scoring position here in the 5th, but with 2 outs.
Ooh, caught that outside corner. Good pitch.
That's going to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball hit toward short. Andrew Messer with up with it.
Oh, it's high. Throw. That'll make 1. Panther will score. And that'll cut it to a 1-run game, Tim. So that was big.
So a high throw by Andrew Messer.
That's the first.
Allows Kyle Hendricks to score from second and cut it to 3-2. So Casey puts the ball in play. Messer makes the play, but makes a bad throw at first.
And that's only the second error, I think, today, Tim.
Casey is safe. That's going to bring up number 11, Josh Pigler, 3rd baseman. He walked his first time and got a base hit 2nd time. Right down the 3rd baseline. Big curveball call for a strike. So Clinch cuts the lead in half.
Oh.
Swing and a miss.
Pigler down.
So Estes quickly ahead 0-2 after giving up the ground ball, which turned into an error and cut the lead in half. So game getting tighter by the 2nd.
2 evenly matched teams today, Tim.
So far. Snap through the first back. So far, Bowdon's had come up with the clutch hits when they needed it. Clinch had some opportunities early but couldn't do it. And Bowdon capitalized, got 3 there in the top of the 5th.
Josh slaps that
ground
one.
Ball hit.
Oh, and that's going to get by. Oh, no, he called it.
Called it, stepped on second. I think Messer did. So Pigler's retired on a ground ball to short where Messer steps on second, but not before. The Panthers are able to scratch out a run and cut the lead to 3-2 after 5 innings.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Hi guys, my name is Nick Johnson. I'm the new pastor of Homerville Free Will Baptist Church, and I just moved here with my family from Oklahoma. Boomer! Sooner! Sometimes life throws you some difficult things. And when it happens, it can seem scary, almost make you feel like you're all alone. I want you to know that if God is with you, then you can make it through anything. The Word of God says that He will never leave us, He will never forsake us. He will go before us. If you give your life to Him, He'll help you make it through those difficult times. And on the other side, you will be blessed. I'm so blessed to be here in Homerville. We love the town, love the people. Go Panthers!
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal.
All right, welcome back to Creekbox TV. We are here in the top of the 6th with Bowdon leading the Panthers 3-2 here in Homerville. Trying to see, Tim has run. Trying to get who's up the bat for Bowdon. And that is White. See what he's done today. He had a double. We have a score update. Jeff Davis is winning 6-3 in the bottom of the 6th. Big swing. Gonna hit it to right field. Let's see, and did it get by him? Nope, I think he caught it. So that'll be 1 out. And that's gonna bring up, let me get there. Right here, I can see, I can't read Tim's writing. Andrew Messer, number 6, the shortstop for Bowdon. Good pitch by Stovall. This is game 1, best of 3 series here in Homerville. Good eye by Messer. We appreciate everybody tuning in and watching here on Creekbox. Y'all be sure and like our Facebook page so we can keep you updated. Messer steps back into the box. It's a 1-1 count. 2-1 count, excuse me. He'll foul that one back. That'll make it 2-2 now. 1 out. Here in the top of the 6th. Stovall's pitched a good game. He got in a jam the last inning. Got the bases loaded. Bowdon come up with a big hit to open the floodgates there and scored 3 runs in the top of the 5th. I want to remind you, game 2, there's a walk by Stovall, and that'll be his 5th walk tonight. Game 2 will be 30 minutes after game 1. We'll take a 30-minute break and come back for some more baseball. All right, Tim's back. Took you long enough, brother. I can't read your writing. I had to get the card right there, and we're on batter number 2, which is Messer, Tim. Hey, so Langston's going to walk out and talk to Stovall. Calm him down.
Messer, somebody must be on base. We got an out and a runner on, so.
Yeah, I think just Stovall just had a walk. Messer drew a walk.
There we go. So that's going to bring up Kyler Cole.
Pretty pitch by Stovall.
Pitch for a strike. Bowdon with that 3-2 lead here in the top of the 6th. Scored 3 times in the 5th to come back from a 1-0 deficit.
Same kind of game as last week, Tim, between the Panthers and Tron. Tryon, let me get that right. Me and you pronounced it Tron all
The
day.
Bulldogs from up there.
Right.
Bulldogs and Blue from up that way. Foul back. Stovall started out with 5 quick strikeouts, but hadn't recorded any here lately.
No, I mean, that's right. He jumped out. First 4 batters were strikeout. He's done good. Just a walk here and an error there, Tim. It catches up with you, man.
And a balk call, remember,
That's
there in the
right.
5th. I guess that's what happened on that figure.
Oh, and he's going to slap it.
Throwing to second for the out.
And
The Panthers turn
another
double play.
So the Panthers.
Connor Cole hits into a 6-4-3 double play. In the innings, we played 5.5 here in Homerville with Bowdon leading 3-2.
Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
All right, welcome back to Creek Box. We're live here with the Panthers trailing Bowdon 3-2. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Tim.
Yes, sir. Trent Estes just pretty well handcuffed the Panthers today. He's gave up some runners early, but worked out every jam. Here in the bottom of the 6th, number 22, Langston Hendricks, your catcher, leads off. He struck out and flew out to third baseman in his 2 at-bats.
Good eye by Langston. Take ball 1. Go Panthers. Stacy Lutz is watching Duncan and the team from Salt Lake City, Utah. All right. Stacy. Big timing.
That's right.
Taking country to town there. We appreciate her tuning in. That's Duncan's mama. Oh, pretty pitch.
Ball hit the center field. See people on the run.
And he hit right to him.
Fortson makes the catch for the first out. So Langston Hendricks retired on the fly out to center field, and that's going to bring up number 2, Darius Dorsey. Dorsey's been hit by a pitch and grounded out to second base. His 2 appearances.
Yeah, Dorsey got hit his last at bat, Tim. So Panthers are 5 out away.
Great looking curveball by Estes.
Was. Every time he pitches, he loses his hat. Man, he's throwing so hard, Tim. Throwing out of his hat. Sun going down here in Homerville.
Evens the count at 1 apiece at the Clinch center fielder. Trent Estes, since the second inning, has only allowed a couple of base runners.
That's it. Since the third inning, we had a runner at third in the third, and nobody had been on base. Well,
The last run he gave up was on should have been the third out, but it was an errant throw by the shortstop to allow Kyle Hendricks, who stole second and third, to score.
oh, man.
Fine curveball.
That was.
Taking a little low. It was a good 2-strike curveball. Pitcher's pitch there. Just a little low.
He loses that hat almost. He's throwing so hard. Oh, just a little outside.
Got two kind of breaking pitches. It looks like a little sharp breaking slider he's throwing along with the big curveball. He's painted the outside corner with it mostly, but Dorsey's worked it full. He will one out in the sixth.
Oh,
Fly ball to left field. Hanging in the air.
And got it.
Left fielder Wesley Scales secures that one for the second out of the inning. Panthers' first two going order in the sixth. That's going to bring up Tom Langford, your left fielder, number 1.
Bowdon 4 outs away from stealing game 1, Tim. Oh, and he's going to pull him. I don't know. Is he getting close to his pitch count? He probably is, Tim.
He is. They did this too the other day.
Well, man, that'll give me an opportunity to read right here. We want to remind you to watch the Creek Box lineup on Sunday mornings. Catch Brother Austin DeLoach at 9:30 a.m. and then Brother David Johnson immediately after on Creek Box regular programming. Then watch the Trinity Baptist Church Sunday morning service live at 11. If you know of any church or minister that would like to be a part of Creek Box Sunday mornings, contact me, Tim, or Mr. Berrien, and we can hook you up. We want to remind you that Creek Box will be starting our nightly news very soon. We need people to send us video clips of anything you might think that you think might be newsworthy. Just video on your cell phone. If you have any announcements you want us to make, let us know. We'll be glad to do that for you. Just call us at 912-550-5039. And Tim, we still have our science Saturday night that's coming on its 25th anniversary of the Hubble Space Telescope. That comes on at 8 o'clock, and then we have the
True Crime Tuesday.
True Crime Tuesdays that come on at 8 o'clock. Sports Talk comes on at 8 o'clock on Thursday night. So, man, we got a lot of programming. Y'all click on there and see everything we got going on. So, Tim, that was a quick change around. Who we got on now?
Brady Bowen, third baseman. He and Estes swap. That's a normal thing. Estes goes to third, and Bowen goes to the mound.
Down the
takes
middle.
first pitch for a strike.
So he pulled him. He probably got to his count, Tim.
Well, he's got about 18 or 20 pitches left. So he could bring him back in if he needed him in another game. So that's just a way to keep another arm available. Makes it a ball and a strike here to Langford. 2 outs in the sixth. Clinch trying to get something going here.
Oh, good eye by Langford. Got away from the pitcher.
So Bowen comes in relief here behind 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball.
Straight up.
To center field. Oh, no.
Shortstop
makes the catch. So the Panthers go in order here in the sixth. So we've played 6 complete here in Homerville. Bowdon with a 3-2 lead.
Elite Landscape Solutions is your local dealer for Mahindra tractors, XTV utility vehicles, Grasshopper lawnmowers, Steel and Red Max equipment in Southwest Georgia. Our family-owned landscaping supply company is focused on
All right, Tim, man, we're here. Top of the 7th. The Panthers trying to keep Bowdon from scoring any more runs. Bowdon already, they lead 3-2. So
lead 3-2 there. Looking to take a 1-0 lead here in the series. And so,
man, I need to give another shout out. I want to give a shout out to the Farmers and Merchants Bank. I want to get that one. I messed that one up. Valdosta Nissan, Lutz. If you go to Valdosta Nissan and mention Creek Box, you'll get $500 off on your deal. Lutz Brown, Pickler Manley, Homerville Jewelers, Lolita's Snow Cone, the Shack Cafe over in Pearson, Country Cabin, Mike's Golf Cart, Berta County, Camping World of Valdosta, Popeyes, Lee Engineering, Dairy Queen, Valdosta Orthopedic, Feed and Seed, and Douglas Metal, Elite Landscaping, and anybody else that would like to join our Creek Box program. If you'll just let us know, we can hook you up with a good-looking commercial. Who we got up, Tim?
Leading off for the Bowdon Red Devils is going to be the DH, number 9, Brandon Sheets. He's hitting for the catcher, Carter Powell. He had a big single last time up. They've been doubling the gap. They got things rolling for them. Back in that 3-run 5th. Big curveball by Warren falls in there for a strike. So Warren comes back as ahead of ball, no strike, no 0-2. I'll get it out here in a minute.
Stovall's got to be high in his count too, getting there, Tim.
He's knocking on 100, I imagine.
He started off, he was great. He was setting perfect, I think, about 3-4 innings.
That 5th was a long inning. Almost 30 pitches. So it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Oh, almost got him to take it.
We'll even at 2-2. So the DH works back from no 2 count to even it up at 2-2.
Tim, we've been playing for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Swing and a miss.
Pitch. Stovall's first strikeout in a while, Tim.
So Sheets comes up empty for the first out in the 7th on the strikeout. Brings up number 12, Wesley Scales. Scales had that big double back in the 5th.
He had to bust it wide open. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Another good pitch.
Yeah, it was pretty by Stovall.
Stovall paints inside the corner, so Scales behind in the count 0-2 here. It's trying to keep this thing at 3-2, so he'll have an opportunity in the 7th to come back and do something.
Oh, and he got him.
Check swing for 3rd strike. So Stovall with another strikeout.
That's 7 today for Stovall.
They're at the top of the order with number 1, Luke Rainwater, the right fielder. He's walked, struck out, and grounded out to shortstop. 2 outs in the 7th.
A little outside.
Just missed.
Across the plate outside. There's one down the middle.
That evens it up at a ball and a strike here. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th. Should have a lot of tension both ways. Another big fastball for a strike, so Stovall ahead, a ball and 2 strikes.
Ben Rainwater sent out a text. Luke is number 1 on the field, but number 1 in my heart. All right. Appreciate you giving us a shout out.
Watching his, probably his son, I'm guessing. Grandson won. Makes it full. So Rainwater started out 0-2, and he's worked it back to full. Leadoff batter for the top of the order for the Bowdon Red Devils, right fielder. Foul hit down the left field line. Like it's going to be curling foul. I think anybody can get to that one.
Jeff and Rhonda Bush watching Duncan Lutz and the Panthers from Villa Rica, Georgia.
All right.
Man,
I'm
good.
watching from everywhere. That's good today.
Right.
I'm glad that's why we're doing this, so folks can tune in from fouled off again. Rainwater doing a good job staying alive.
And we got them in Colorado, Utah, and I know we got them up in New York and Pennsylvania. We got a couple of.
Yeah, Ohio,
That's
Pennsylvania. That's Brent's grandpa, isn't it? Or, no, Stovall's. He took him out
got
looking
him.
on the corner. So Stovall comes out in the 7th and strikes out the side to keep the lead at 1. So we played 6.5 going to the bottom of the 7th. Bowdon holding a 3-2 lead.
At Douglas Metal and Steel Manufacturing, we only use top quality steel and roofing. And with our on-staff custom designer, we can customize your building to best suit your needs. From large commercial, agriculture, or just a place to store your stuff. And it comes with a written 40-year warranty that we'll put in your hand. It's not just quality we stand behind, but we stand on. Call today for a free quote. Douglas Metal and Steel Manufacturing. We are steel #1.
Valdosta Nissan Cadillac is the home of oil changes for life on any vehicle purchased from us, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on all new vehicles. We have one of the largest pre-owned inventories in South Georgia, the best service department in Valdosta, and our parts department can get you anything from wiper blades to tires.
So for all your automotive needs, come see me, D-Ray, at Valdosta Nissan Cadillac, or give me a call, 912-599-9564. Go Panthers.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town.
All right, Tim, here we are, 3 outs away from having a winner here in Homerville. Bowdon leading the Panthers 3-2.
Brady Bowen on the mound in relief starts out. Warren Stovall with a fine curveball.
We got Alan and Denise Johnson, and Deb and Shirley Rigdon are watching Go Panthers.
Another curveball. Wow, a good-looking curveball.
Boy, that was.
Yeah, that's 2 fine curveballs there. I don't care who it is and what level or where you at. Ground ball hit toward first.
Oh,
second
and it's going to get
oh, my
by him.
goodness. It's an error by the second baseman.
Stovall making his cut to second, but he'll go back to first.
So the door has been opened.
That's an error there, Tim.
That is an error. So Clinch has got the potential tying run on first, and Jalen Griffiths striding to the plate, Clinch center fielder. Stovall had an 0-2 pitch and hammered one to second. Second baseman couldn't handle it, so we're here in the top of the 7th, bottom of the 7th, excuse me. Bowdon trying to protect the 3-2 lead.
Little Del Ray up.
He bunts it.
Perfect bunt. No, it's going to go foul, Tim.
Hit him in the box. They're going to say that ball hit him out of the box is what they're going to come in and ask about.
What is that? Is that a... Well, we're fixing to find out. I don't think he called him out.
No, he didn't. Didn't call him out initially.
So if it comes off your body, it's...
If you're out of the box.
Hit, I got
if
you.
you're out of the box in front of the plate and the ball contacts you, you're out. And if it hits you in the box, it's just a foul ball. Snap throw to first.
Ooh.
Stovall back.
No outs here, Tim. Big runner on first for the Panthers, trying to claw back here and have extra innings again.
Trying to steal one away from the Red Devils. Squares. Good bunt.
And that is a
Bunts
perfect
in front of the
bunt.
place. So
Got him out at first. Oh, boy, that was a dangerous throw over to second.
Jalen does his job and moves Stovall to second.
And that's going to bring up Lutz, who had a big second game last week in the playoffs. Went 3 for 3, I think. Panthers have been the cardiac kids all year, Tim.
Potential tying run at second.
I don't know what we got, something in the outfield.
Not sure.
I see Miss Doreen saying, what are y'all doing out there?
Ball may have got loose out of the dugout or something, not sure.
Doreen, I tell you, she don't miss a game if it's played in Homerville. She does. She supports the Panthers. Oh, pretty pitch.
Good looking curveball by Bowen.
Duncan's going to hit it to right field.
Ball's
Back. Oh, great catch by the center
fielder. Makes
fielder.
the catch. Stovall was able to move to third.
2 outs now, Tim.
Stovall hit it deep to center and moved the runner to third. With 2 outs, you're going to have Kyle Hendricks coming to the plate.
90 feet away. The Panthers are 90 feet away from tying this game up.
About 90 feet away from taking a 1-0 lead.
Right. Either way you look at it, it's been a great game today.
It is. You know, both teams have played well. Both teams have given away some chances and given some chances, so it's played even. You know, it's just right down to the final swing here. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th.
Kyle will step in the box. He's
Line
going to hit
drive
one.
toward second
Oh,
base.
and he bobbled it, and
Second
Kyle
baseman bobbles
will
it,
be
so
safe. Oh, Tim, there we are. The Panthers have done it again, has come back and tied it up. 3-3, the trailer's shaking. The crowd's so loud in here now. Great job. It was a hard hit ball to the second baseman.
It was hit hard to his defense, and that ball's hit to his left. Tough play. Kyle did a good job putting it in play, so we're all knotted at 3 here, folks, in the bottom of the 7th and 2 outs. We'll see exactly what's going on here.
And I guess Coach Lee's making a change here, Tim.
No.
I wouldn't think he'd put a runner in. The umpire was writing something down. I don't know.
Not sure. I would think Kyle is one of your speedier runners.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not sure. You know, I don't know what's going through their mind. Brent Casey, number 17, at the plate. Line drive hit towards center.
Oh, and that's going to fall for a hit, Tim. And now the Panthers have
Kaysen with a single to center.
And the winning run is 180 feet away from home plate.
That's going to bring up Josh Pigler, third baseman. All of a sudden now Bowdon hoping to hold this thing to play some free baseball.
Pigler, the pride of Maynard, Georgia, stepping up, trying to be the hero here in Homerville. And Tim Bowdon has just played great baseball.
Oh, yeah, it's just one of them things. Just small things, inches, determine a win and loss in games of teams matched this evenly. So Pigler swings the curveball and comes up empty. The big run at the plate thrown out in the first inning has been the difference right now. Ground ball hit toward third. Third baseman, can he get it? Long throw.
Oh, and
able
got
to get
him. Boy, got
able to get him. So Bowdon's able to shut it off, but not before Clinch comes back and scores one and tied it up. So, folks, we all tied up after 7. Coming back with some free baseball.
You know, we face many challenges, trials, and temptations as we journey through this life, But there is good news. A very powerful man has promised us strength, joy, peace, and eternal life if we would trust in him. If you've not made a decision to trust Jesus Christ as your Savior, I encourage you to do so, and I guarantee it'll be the best decision you've ever made.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers!
Farmers and Merchants Bank in Homerville is ready to meet all of your banking needs. With drive-through service, 24-hour ATM, and night depository, we provide the most efficient and service-oriented banking in the area. We are proud to be a part of the Homerville Clinch County community and support all Clinch County athletic teams in their quest to be the best. Go by and see Sam Shaw and all the team at Farmers and Merchants Bank in Homerville to discuss your banking opportunities. Go Panthers!
Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
All right, Tim, we're back here in the 8th inning. Panthers came back to tie it up against Bowdon with 3-3, and looks like we're bringing in a new pitcher, Tim.
Got Josh Pigler coming to the hill, and Warren will go to first, and Dunk will slide over to third. He'll face number 2 man in the order for the Bowdon Red Devils, Ben Fortson. Fortson has struck out twice and walked in his 3 appearances.
Pigler's done a great job this year for the Panthers, but he hadn't pitched, Tim, in about a month. He's been injured.
I think he pitched. I think he pitched some the other day. Maybe not though.
He had a pulled groin or something.
Right.
Pretty pitch there.
Comes out throwing darts. Strike on the outside corner.
And we got a text from Candy, said Sly won the first game. Didn't know the score, but they're losing the second game.
Yeah, we got another score. Gordon Lee is winning the first game 11-4. I think Earl won their first game 4-2, I believe. So some scores coming in. That's from the other 3 quarterfinal games. Ground ball hit toward third.
Good job.
Lutz smothers it.
Oh, that's
can't come up with it though. Fortune Speed is able to leg it out. Lutz probably saved a double down the line.
He did. Because he has some speed right there for Bowdon.
Right.
Number 4 does.
Long throw for Lutz too. That's a tough throw, tough play. Fortune runs well, so Bowdon with their leadoff batter on, and up comes the starting pitcher. Trent Estes has moved to third in the 6th. Estes is single, struck out, and flew out to the first baseman.
Got time, batter called time. Oh, good job by Langston.
Good block to hold Fortune at first. Fortune, one of their speedier guys. We'll see if they put him in motion. Ball hit the center field.
Up high.
Like it's going to be deep.
Oh, and it.
Throw to second.
Oh, and it would fail, Tim. It was a one hopper. So that'll be runners on first and second with no outs now.
It'll be a base hit. And looks like Pigler took one on the leg. So back-to-back hits by Bowdon here to open up the 8th.
3-3. Lee's going to come out and talk. I think he's changing pitchers. He's going to bring
make a
Duncan
change
in.
now. Pigler may have hurt himself a little bit there.
Was it on the throw, Tim? Did it come back and get him on his leg?
He was limping a little bit. I'm not really sure exactly what happened. You know, he'd been nursing
That's
that bad leg, so I'm not sure if he re-injured it or not. So, anyway, the Bowdon Red Devils are in business with 2 men on here in the 8th.
I mean, and no outs. That's right. That's big.
And their number 4 hitter in the order.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for new content from upcoming programs and mostly our live programs like today. We've had some great baseball here the last couple of, well, all year, all season long. Creek Box has done a great job to go out and support Class A high school baseball, all sports really, basketball and football. We try to bring rural Georgia to all our viewers. If y'all would like Creek Box to come to your community, if you'll give Mr. Berrien a call at 912-550-5039, man, we'd be glad to hook you up and do that.
Got another score here. Jeff Davis scores a few minutes ago. Jeff Davis was winning 6-3 in the bottom of the 6th up at Social Circle.
And that's in Social Circle.
Yeah, in Social Circle. I'm not sure exactly where that is, but I think it's somewhere around Atlanta.
Yeah, you know,
not in Atlanta, but it's right on the rim. I think it may be. I'm not gonna say. I'll probably tell you the wrong side. So now Braden Bowen comes up at third baseman, or excuse me, now the pitcher. He's walked, struck out, flew out to left field. So he's hitting with runners on first and second, nobody out.
Oh, that's going to get past Langston. That'll move him over.
High fastball gets away from Langston. So that's going to move Fortson to third. And move Estes down to second.
No outs,
Ball
Tim.
1 on Braden Bowen. Bowdon looking to take the lead here and possibly break this thing open. Big lead by Estes at second.
Good pitch by Duncan. Great Class A baseball game here. Oh, pretty pitch.
Swing and a miss. So Let's ahead, a ball and 2 strikes now to Bowen.
It's on the way. Great
Bowen
job.
goes down on strikes for the first out. Stovall records his first, or Lutz records his first strikeout. Brings up first baseman White Karlovich.
1 out now, Tim, for the Panthers.
It's looking to stop this rally.
They said Social Circle is between Madison and Covington.
All right, we appreciate that geography lesson. I thought it might be over that way, but I wasn't for sure. But we appreciate you letting us know where they're at. A little high, ball 1. I can remember one year that Jackson County had to play Social Circle and something. Maybe they played them in football one year or something. Regular season, I believe. So Karlovich had a ball and no strikes here. Foul back out of play, evens it at a ball and a strike. 1 out in the 8th, Clinch with the infield in, have to cut the run off.
Yeah, Coach Lee brings in his big pitcher here trying to get game 1, Tim. I guess both teams fighting to get that first win, man.
When it's in your grasp like this,
That's
you
right.
certainly want to do everything you can. Ball
Good
hit
pitch.
hard in the gap.
And that's going to fall, so that'll score a run. Score 2 runs, Tim. Big hit all the way to the fence. That's going to put Bowdon up 5-3 now.
Well, whenever your infield's in, that runner at second can get a huge lead because there's no reason to hold him. So, big clutch base hit by White Karlovich. 2-run single. Brings in Fortson and brings in Trent Estes. And like you said, that makes it 5-3 here. Still 1 out. Still one out.
First now, man.
Karlovich at first. Andrew Messer, shortstop, will be in. They're going to have a runner for Karlovich. I'm sure he'll re-enter, play defense.
So Bowdon trying to hang on. They, what was going through their mind just an inning ago, they give the game away, and now here they're back. 2 big innings for Bowdon, and they've put 5 runs in 2 innings, Tim.
Karlovich turned around a Lutz fastball for a 2-run single. Still one out in the 8th here. Good block by
Boy, that was.
Langston. Bowdon with 2 clutch runs so far in the 8th.
High pitch. Good pitch by Lutz there to catch that outside corner.
Makes it 3-1 on Bowdon shortstop, Andrew Messer.
That'll be a walk.
Messer's on. That's going to move courtesy runner or the pinch runner down to second for Bowdon. We'll get a number in a minute. I'll tell you who that is.
23, Tim.
23? Okay.
Yeah, man.
23 is going to be, find my little card here, Jalen Baker. I think he was a courtesy runner for the pitcher a minute ago, so he won't run anymore. Baker down at second, over at first. Messer, that's going to bring up Kyler Cole.
Oh, man, great save by Langston.
Kyler Cole takes ball 1. And Langston, like you said, had a that ball was,
I don't think he realized he'd caught the ball, Tim.
that takes some outstanding reflexes to be able to even attempt to get that one. That was a huge catch, too, because that kept the runners from moving up to second and third.
Panthers trail 5-3. Bowdon stepping up to the plate, filling in, coming back. Man, they fought back. Thought they'd gave it away.
So Kyler Cole works the count 3-0 in his favor. Clinch trying to shut this thing off. Bowdon looking to add more to their lead. 8th inning lead here.
Oh, a little high. Back-to-back walks for Lutz.
So
and that's going to load the bases, Tim.
Load them up. That's going to move Jalen Baker over to third. That's going to keep Messer at second at first base. Now it's going to be.
I think Langston comes out. All the players come out. Well, Coach Lee doesn't. They're just calming Duncan down. He's been hurt all season. And been hurt all year and come back on last week, and now he's back up into the mound. Big hitter here for Bowdon. Bases loaded.
Yeah, and it's the number 9, who is their DH. Brandon Sheets, he had a couple big hits.
He has.
Clutch hits that gave Bowdon the lead back in the 5th.
Oh, and he'll
Swing and a
foul that
miss.
one off his foot, Tim.
So he's in the hole, 2 strikes.
Big out here for Lutz. Get out of a jam here with the bases loaded, trying to prevent any more runs being scored. This has been a long baseball. We're getting into 3 hours here, Tim.
Swing and a
Good,
miss.
right, good pitch by Lutz.
So Sheets goes down strikes for the second out of the inning.
And
Bases
Tim,
still loaded, and Wesley Scales.
huge out there for the Panthers, trying to limit the damage.
Base hit would surely score 2 here with 2 outs and everybody running.
Strike one.
Strike
for
at the
Lutz.
bottom of the corner, bottom of the strike zone, outside corner. Upstairs makes it 1-1.
Langston's got to be on his toes here. He can't let nothing get by him because you can believe Bowdon's coming.
Yeah, they're reading the pitch all day long, the flight of the pitch, and they know that what's going on, especially with that pinch runner at third. Ground ball hit the
hard
first.
hit.
Oh, my goodness, it's going to get through. It's going to score 2.
No, he called it, Tim, just straight shot. He missed it. It was a strikeout, I think, Tim.
I'm not sure what happened there, but anyway, it's the third out. Couldn't tell if it was hit anyway. The inning's over, but not before. Bowdon scores 2 more to take a 5-3 lead. We're back for the bottom of the 8th. Panthers back against the wall.
Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
All right, Tim, we're here in the bottom of the 8th. Panthers trail Bowdon 5-3. Is that right? Yeah.
5-3. Langston Hendricks leading off, takes a curveball inside, strike 1. Bowdon with 2 clutch runs in the top of the 8th. Curveball well outside, evens it at 1-1.
We got a text from Miss Gladys Reese from Bowdon, Georgia. Says, whoop, whoop. Every day is a great day to be a Bowdon Red Devil. And, darling, you're right. They
on
are
the corner.
They are playing some
too.
baseball
They are.
today.
They're clutch. They're hitting when they need to.
Oh,
Ground
what a
ball
shot.
hit foul by Hendricks, staying alive here.
Let's see if the Panthers have one more comeback in them, Tim. They made it to, they were trailing all the way to the bottom of the 7th and come back and tied it.
So Cats have 9 lives. They're going to need them all right here, aren't they?
That run at home that the Panthers in the first inning when they threw him out, which every run tonight's been big.
It was pivotal. That would have been it in the 7th because they hadn't cut him down if he'd been safe.
And the Panthers ended that inning with the bases loaded.
That's right. Clutch play by Bowdon. Bowdon with that 5-3 lead. Langston fights it off. Stay alive at 3-2. Braden Bowen, third baseman that started the game for Red Devils, comes in relief in the 6th. Trying to shut the door here for the Devils, allow them to take a 1-0 lead here in this quarterfinal matchup. Winner of this will play the winner of Gordon Lee and Seminole.
Oh, pretty
swing and a miss. So Bowen does his job, records the first out of the 8th on a strikeout. Darius Dorsey, right fielder, number 2, coming up. He
Two
walked the
outs
first
away,
time,
brother.
grounded out the second, flew out to the left today.
Bowdon has come to South Georgia, rode a bus all day, and have got off that bus and just outplayed the Panthers in game one.
I think they came down yesterday. Pop up to the infield.
You're going to get up under it.
Fly out to shallow center field for the second out of the inning.
So one out now.
Clinch down to their last swing in game one. They're going to have to mount a big rally here to cut into the 5-3 lead. Braden Bowen come in, has done a fine job here in the 7th and 8th. Gave up a run in the 7th, but that was due to a couple errors. But Tom Langford represents the last chance for the Panthers here to keep things moving.
Ooh.
Takes a curveball upstairs for ball one.
Langford just stays in there, stares at it. Pretty pitch.
Takes a strike, evened up a ball and a strike.
Pretty pitch.
Good looking curveball from Bowen makes it a ball and 2 strikes here.
So we are finishing up game one here. Oh, boy, just a little outside there, Tim.
Yeah. That one there pretty close. Tom had a lot of confidence in the umpire.
There it is there. Got him. Bowdon, big win here in Homerville for game one. 5-3 over the Panthers in 8, Tim.
Clutch hitting by Bowdon, the difference in the game. Clinch had some opportunities early. Bowdon survived it and came back in the latter innings and took care of business, scoring 5 runs from the 5th late on.
But, man, y'all don't go nowhere because what do we got, 30 minutes,
30 minutes,
Tim?
probably about 7:50, around 8:20 or thereabout.
So
game 2 will be coming back.
Y'all go take your break, leave your TVs on, and me and Tim will see you in about 30 minutes.